Let's try and to get started here. Again, I'm gonna reiterate to chat. Sorry, my voice is not feeling very well. I don't know why. I'm not under the weather. My voice just disagrees with me today. So if I sound a little congested, choked up, that's why. I don't know how to fix it. It's just been happening for the last, hour.
Actually, get sick. It'll cancel out.
True. Alright. So, where last we left off, you guys had traveled from, notes. Where'd they go? Let me open you up, you shit.
Celti.
Yeah. Celti to Ithalon. When you were in Celti, you did end up meeting with a pair of very strange individuals. Spent a fantastic night at a tavern, and then traveled along the way, making your way to Ithalon. Along your way, you ended up passing a rambling merchant. This man seemed strange in some way, and as you confronted him about the winds, he ended up freaking out and collapsing. Later into the night, after the wind had music put upon it. It blew past you all. The man stood up from his unconscious state and attacked, and was later killed. Seeing now in the distance, you watched as you saw the town go up in flames, and you ran your way over, where you ended up meeting with Melancholy, who was being attacked by a bunch of civilians who, were just civilians. And that is where you left off, after that combat ended.
Yeah, apparently I did some cool shit.
Yeah.
I wasn't here for it, but I did it. It counts.
You did do it. This is not the song that I want to be.
Yeah, but a bit too.
Yeah, I'm trying to find this was my recap song, I guess. I'm just trying to find where's
burning downtown.
Yeah, there we go. That's
we
better.
did it, Patrick. We saved the city.
Heart Vortex works.
There we go. Heart Vortex.
So, we pick back up with the remnants of the flames of town still billowing, and several people laying dead within the city.
Hold on, there we go. Okay. So we're all grouped up.
Yeah.
Is the fire that was on the field still going?
It's still going, yeah. They're embers, but they're still going.
Lamone's gonna sit this conversation out. He's just gonna sort of sit over here, and just listen in on whatever the conversation with Melancholy is gonna be. He killed a lot of people that combat session. He's not feeling great.
The highest kill count, by the way.
Yeah. Fucking nuts.
None of you are without sin, but he is the greatest sinner of all.
Hey, don't tell him that.
Yeah, don't tell him
He
that.
already knows.
I am God.
Come on, DM.
Shush. I'm simply an observer.
Thank you, JT.
Thank you.
No, not me. Just me as the DM.
Okay.
Yeah, JT stands
Thank
for
you.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ! Jesus Christ!
Oh, God. Okay. As soon as the combat ends, Melancholy drops to one knee and he's clutching his chest where a large gash has appeared. Or, well, has been there.
Oh, holy hell. Let me pick you up, pal.
Yeah. I'll let Gal handle that. I'm not a healing man.
Thank you.
Touch.
How much are you healing him?
I'm gonna do 5 hit points.
Okay. You watch as some of the wounds begin to close, and he is on the path to healing, but he is still relatively injured. On a scale of 35, he looks at about a 9.
Hmm.
Scale of 35? Oh, okay. I was like, what a weird distribution.
Nani? He basically just. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. What the hell was happening here?
Did you not hear it?
I'm guessing you're talking about the music. That's kind of what we were sending her for.
Then you did. Good.
News.
I heard it. Yes.
Well,
I don't think I heard it, right? 'Cause I
No,
actually passed the state.
everyone heard it, but
Okay.
it just affected you in different ways.
Got it.
Some people were able to stave it off, other people were not.
That's so sticky.
I'm still within this book.
What, he's in a book now?
Yes. This song, it passed through here. It affected most people. I was lucky enough to have been within my chambers, but I caught the tail end.
Hmm. I was affected by it as well. Do you have any idea as to what is causing it? We were told to come find you.
As soon as you say you were affected by it as well, Melancholy just walks up to you and just grabs the sides of your face and just starts kind of like moving it around, and he's like looking at you, like inspecting you.
Very uncomfortable. No, thank you.
Uncomfortable.
Cone like pulls his hood forward so it
You-
doesn't happen to him.
You
Unacceptable.
you don't seem to have the same sort of affliction. And he lets go and backs away.
That was weird.
Sorry, I just wanted to check how bad it was.
So, what visible affliction do other people who come in contact with this have?
He kind of puts his hand up to just below his eye. You can see it here. The blood vessels of the eye become inflamed in a way.
Well, thank you for the advice. That seems like it will be useful information.
Of course, the higher level of infection, the more inflamed. It'll be redder.
I see.
So, back to my original question. Do you have any idea what is causing this? You seem to know a lot about it.
Yes, that's where my studies lie. This is a ballad. The ballad Madness.
Okay. I feel like you think that answers my question. It really doesn't. It gives a name to what I'm looking for.
Which we already knew.
Yeah, we kind of figured it caused madness.
Well, the ballad is madness itself.
We know.
Then who's playing this ballad?
Nobody.
Ballad.
The ballad, it acts on its own accord.
So, is there any way to stop it?
That is what I've been researching. If you would want to follow me, I can take you back to my quarters.
Indeed.
Yep. We'll go with you. Come on, Lamone. And at this point, I think Al notices how, fucked up Lamone is. Are you okay, buddy? How you feeling?
I am. I'm fine. Let's go look over his notes. I'm sure to give us a lead on something at least.
And in Elvish, I say to him, if you don't want to go, you don't have to. If it's too much, you can say.
No, I wish to see this to the end. It was horrifying. This is also an Elvish to him. It was horrifying to see you freeze up like that. Imagine the countless other families that are going through the same exact sort of pain and fear that we experienced in that one moment, that one experience with it. I want to do at least something about it.
And we will.
All right. So let's see his notes and his research and see if we can. We're both fairly intelligent men.
Yeah. So, I remember that everyone except for Jakob and presumably our tiefling friend can understand Elvish. So we're just excluding Jakob by saying that.
Gucci.
I
I'm just
scream
there
over
like-
Elvish.
Does Galdric know?
Oh yeah.
Elvish? Okay. Oh yeah. No.
Dirty human. Everybody talks on the human.
I'm
can
like,
understand
damn, I
us.
wish I knew Spanish.
Dance, human boy, dance.
I
I
scream
wish
over
I
in
knew
Elvish.
Spanish.
I scream over in Elvish. You kicked ass out there, Lemon. Then I start walking away.
Woman. I think
Yeah, he
it,
doesn't
like
have the accent.
he tries to have some enthusiasm about it, but it looks very forced. Like, yeah, we got him. Yeah, I killed those civilians. Yay,
Alpha.
Elf.
Oh yeah, Alpha. Forgot about
Melancholy kind of walks up to you, hearing that you are speaking in Spanish, and says, "Mi amigo."
that.
No, please stop.
Yeah, no, that's more insulting.
I'm. Let us. Just please take us to your house. I just don't. Please.
He puts his hand on your shoulder and says, "If it wasn't for you, I would have likely perished, and I wanted to thank you."
Yeah. Al is nodding his head vigorously.
You're very welcome. I'm happy that you're safe. Did you know those people?
They were from the town, but beyond that, I am too, studious to associate with some of the town drunks that they were. I mostly spent time in my quarters when they would drink.
It is not good to leave bodies out like this. It could attract animals. I'll try to give a semi-burial to them for the time being to avoid that.
We can do that in downtime. I think right now.
Well, I have Mold Earth. I have like Mold Earth. I can move some stuff. Wait, can I do that with Mold Earth? Can I make like a little? Yeah, I just want to sort of like. It's gonna be more of a mass grave kind of thing, but like at least they're buried.
Mm-hmm.
Just yeah, I'll use Mold Earth to sort of just try to give them personal burial spots.
Sure. Melancholy.
It's logged down to the earth.
Melancholy also tries to help you out, and eventually, over the course of about 5 minutes, you make enough of a size grave to fill the bodies into, and then replace the displaced dirt.
I'm eager to see your lab. If you'd please lead us.
Of course. Please follow. And he starts moving deeper into the city. It's the opposite way, but it's okay. Yeah, it's deeper into the city.
Out of here.
The other way. Let's go. Whoop.
A nice place you get out here. Damn bitch.
Damn bitch, you
You
live
live
like
like
this.
this.
I didn't.
Did.
I did.
Oh.
Not before today. Melancholy just kind of moves through the door that's kind of like off all of its hinges, but it's still kind of like standing, and as he like pushes it open, it just kind of collapses, and he just looks down depressed.
Oh.
Oh.
I've been there, man.
Oh.
Lamone, didn't you have mending? Could you like fix the door at least?
I don't believe that will do a whole lot, to be
I
perfectly
don't think
honest.
that'll help.
It'd make me feel better though.
Alright, if I put a door there, then should I put a door over that hole? That hole? That hole?
Lamone,
That hole, maybe?
No.
Yes?
no doors. It's okay.
Oh no, it was sarcasm.
Oh,
I was
well,
mocking him.
It's hard to tell. With you.
I was mocking him.
Come on, don't make fun of it.
It's really hard to tell with
Warning.
you. Do you are you at least cognizant of that?
I don't know what I'm cut. Let's see the lab.
This is rough, man.
Mend the door, funny man.
I don't have mending.
I like your funny words, Magic Man.
I do not have mending.
I
thought
do.
you did.
I have
Oh,
mending.
He has
okay,
mending.
you're wrong, Magic Man.
I just love we're just arguing about the doors, and then Melancholy's just like,
Hey
I
man,
just want to
we've
get
lost a lot of
inside.
doors already.
Hey, that's not my fault.
Yeah,
We
it
can't
is.
lose another door.
Just arguing, stop.
We lost a lot of
No.
good doors on that beach.
No doors left behind.
Melancholy just kind of enters into this room and starts going about the refuse and rubble, trying to scrounge whatever he can. This-
Was there any sort of organization system you had before it got destroyed?
I had to do a lot of ways to organize it. Mostly it boiled down to alphabetical. Although it wasn't in common. It was infernal.
Oh. Hmm.
It was. What was that?
Infernal.
Infernal.
I don't speak infernal. I
I'm
speak
not
Draconic.
familiar with Infernal. Does anyone know Infernal?
No, I don't.
I do not.
I do not.
Jacob?
About what?
Do you know Infernal?
Infernal what? Hell? I don't know.
No, I mean
No,
like the language.
No.
Well,
Well,
like
like-
hell?
No, so it'd be kind of a weird thing if he did. Like, do you speak hell? Excuse me, sir.
Oh, you never know if you don't ask.
I mean, I think I have. I would have to look, but my sheet.
I mean,
have to look.
If any of us speak hell, I would expect it to be Jacob.
I think I think
do,
he has
do you
deep
have
speech.
somebody that? do you
Wait!
have
Oh my
somebody-
God! I have Infernal.
Yeah.
I was like, look, I'm like, I have common, deep speech, infernal, or wait, what?
Oh, wait, so you speak Lovecraft and hell.
That's what I say.
When did I get that?
When did I learn this?
To be
When
fair,
I can read.
I could read. That's what I was thinking.
So Mel,
Yeah.
go ahead.
All right, infernal.
No, I was just gonna ask. Could you help us sort this alphabetically?
I mean, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, so I'll just spend time.
Thank you.
I'm just like,
While you guys go through the rubble and try to sort everything out, roll investigation checks. Whoever's assisting.
Oh yeah, I'll assist.
I'm good at organizing, and I'm also good at investigation. So even though I don't know the language, I will help.
Yeah, that's
So-
a 4 for me.
Okay, investigation, sure, why not?
You
Get
found
distracted.
you find a very shiny
That's
rock, and it
13.
reminds you of the times when you weren't a killer.
Jesus.
Times. Good
I
times.
got a 17.
I have 13.
I
I
guess
should
so.
probably roll with disadvantage though, because I do not speak hell.
No, it's
My-
okay. It's just a matter of what you find, not really like
Okay.
if you understand what you find.
I got 6.
6, okay. So, Jacob and Melon don't find anything of particular notice. But, Evan, you find a intact book, though slightly singed. Seems like it could have been a spell book. And then Tommy...
Very interested. My ears perk up if elf ears do that.
Sort of. I mean, it's like human ears, but sharp. And Tommy, what you find is a another sort of intact book, but this is a notebook. This is something that has been thoroughly written in a journal of sorts, perhaps.
Mm-hmm.
You don't speak the language that it's written in, however, but you can assume it's Infernal.
What's your character's name? Hold on. You're Jacob. Read
Jake,
this.
yeah.
Okay. And I started reading it, and I'm like, those are words. What does it say?
So the particulars of what is written within this is that these are notes on ballads.
Oh. That's relevant.
Yeah.
These seem like the book says they're notes on ballads.
Well,
Tommy,
what-
I heard that.
What?
I heard the Pokemon dink.
Well, what does it say?
It says
Ballad number 1. The Ballad of Joy. The Ballad Joy,
Sound of that one.
the Ballad Joy goes throughout the towns of Meritos, looking for any fear, sadness, anger, hate. And as it blows through these towns, it feeds on those emotions, leaving happiness and joy and excitement and, well, just a general sort of air of nicety in its wake. That was the first page.
interesting. I explained that to them.
Well, that doesn't
This-
sound like what is affecting us, at least.
No.
Could
definitely
I
not.
have that back, please?
Sure.
Thank you. He takes the book and kind of opens it midway through, shuffles a couple more pages, goes back to this one. Madness.
Okay. Thank you. I take a look at it.
So, the Ballad Madness. Let me pull open my notes here. Let's go, baby.
Oh yeah.
It just moves like Jagger.
Forge Ballad.
Moves like means.
Alright, here we go.
The ends justify the Jagger.
Moves justify the Jagger.
First thing it says before Madness is a couple of questions. It says musicians question mark, if they play what happens, power be siphoned question mark.
Oh,
And then it goes on to
should have played a bard.
the Ballad of Yeah, I said, hey guys, this is a music-based campaign. Nobody played a fucking bard.
I forgot.
So, like, what would happen if Asphylactory did this? Like, would they?
Well, you see, if Asphylactory had their one shot before today, there was a chance they could have shown up, and they still can,
I'm
technically.
Sorry, blame Jeff.
Who's Jeff?
Jeff
Fuck-
Keighley.
First of all, fuck Jeff. But...
I agree. Fuck Jeff. With a cactus.
Jeez.
Down the urethra. Urethra.
So, it says, Ballad of Madness. Madness is a, quote, evil ballad. It siphons from psyche, the strength of one's will and character, and it feeds from it until they are no more. This ballad can manifest itself. Perhaps others can do the same. This remains to be seen. The mental capacity of reduced individuals can sometimes have gaps in memories or paranoia. Some attack others thinking everyone around them is a potential enemy. out to wound them if they do not fight them off. And some of the more higher exposed individuals have complete mental shutdowns and leaves them in a vegetative or brain-dead state. Death occurs shortly after.
This is not.
Not
This is not
a
good.
place to be. I think so. Huh.
Damn, guys, you should move.
Yeah, I think that if we can't, like, if there's no clear answer to this, I think we might have to leave.
Yeah, we got to get out of here.
I shouldn't even be here.
Jacob, if I may.
Yeah.
Is there perhaps what's the word? Opposite sort of, I don't know, is there like a song of
Ballad?
sanity? Yeah, Song of Sanity or something. If
It
there's
sounds
any
like the
sort
Ballad of Joy is the closest thing to that.
Yeah.
I'm just curious if there's any method. And then there's the ever important question of why here? Why here specifically? Why is this area only haunted by the winds of madness? I wonder.
Can I?
Is it just this area? Were we told that?
No.
No.
You were told that ballads are just an ever-present thing in Meritos, but you have been...
in Meritos as a whole.
Yeah, in Meritos as a whole, ballads are just a thing, but ballads do not exist outside of Meritos. So it's just local within this country.
What is peculiar about this country that makes it so susceptible to these ballads, I wonder?
Didn't we talk with someone who was talking about like wind elementals or something that are common in this area?
That is true. We did hear someone talking about that.
Yeah, when we told him we were gonna go fight the wind, he said, "Oh, wind elementals? They are getting pretty bad."
Maybe it has something to do with that.
Can I?
I'm not really like that smart, so I'm kind of spitballing here. But maybe like if these ballads are effectively magic, they travel via the wind, and wind elementals make them spread farther than they should.
That makes sense. Anything about a opposite ballad, Jacob?
Yeah. Start flipping through the pages to see if there's anything.
Well, I
that comes in
am
my eye.
like plagiarizing over here. I am stealing these spells.
You're like mine.
So, as you go through the book, Jacob, it doesn't seem like there's anything that could reverse the effects of madness in particular, but there might be other ballads that could alleviate some of the pains of being around the Ballad of Madness. Just nothing that would return their mental capacities.
It seems that only we can't prevent of what happened to it, but we can play other ballads and it'd alleviate the pain, but it wouldn't solve what happened to the people.
I do not. As you know from brief time together, I am a man of the land. Correct? I
Right.
believe that there is use to the earth itself, the nature. I find it very peculiar if it were air elementals, as you say, that were causing this. That they would just stay here. Why not leave? Why not spread? Why not the winds go elsewhere? I believe this might be more of a geographical situation than a primarily monstrous or evil one. Is there like
Seems pretty evil to me.
melancholy? Do you have a book on the geography of the land, the nearby land?
He's like outside, but as you say this, he kind of like, So say again, please.
Do you have a book of the geography of the nearby area? Just a map or anything?
Perhaps. One moment. He kind of goes through and shuffles through a bunch more papers and things of like whatever remains, and he kind of dusts off something and he comes back in.
Does Melancholy have an issue with my blatant intellectual thievery?
No. he's not paying attention to you at all. Also, he's not a wizard, so he doesn't really understand what you're doing. this might come in handy. He just kind of walks over and gives you a map. It's an up-to-date one, but it's one specifically of the country, and it mentions that other than the very large deserty kind of areas of this country, it's kind of just flat ground. There's not a whole lot of elevation. Everything seems very kind of straight across, other than the sand dunes, which can go pretty high, granted, but they're still sand dunes.
No, like, interesting landmarks or anything marked. Nothing, like, very abnormal for the land at all on the map.
Well, if you go back to the map that I sent in a while ago, I don't know if it's still going to be in... Nope, it's not going to. Let me just go grab that again.
Yeah, we'll pin it.
Also, I fixed the problem. We're Gucci.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to remember when you were talking about the health thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because I ended up rolling a 7. I'm like, yeah. So I don't know. You said add Constitution to that?
Yeah, you add your Constitution modifier. So if you rolled a 7, let me see.
Then my Constitution's 3 right now.
It should be 44, 45. Let me double check that real quick.
Yeah.
So you had 31 before, 4 level. Okay, hold on. 31. And then plus 7. Yeah, 44. 44.
44. Lovely.
Nice.
So we're like in the central city, right? We're like on that map. We're the like town in the center of it.
So you currently are kind of closer to the edge. So you see the town under the A in Maritos. That is where you started. That was Ulnan. And you've traveled since sort of northbound, so you're kind of on the edge of this this major city near the Grand Lake. But it's not a big enough location for there to be a marker.
Okay.
So it is a town, but it's not like a city, and these are like cities that I've put in on there.
Gentlemen, do you have any ideas of where to go next? We don't know exactly what we're hunting here. We're hunting the wind itself, and if it is a monster, then how do we hunt the monster? If it is something about the land, how do we know where to narrow down our search?
I'm not really
All
sure.
good questions.
I mean,
I think Melancholy hopefully can answer some of those questions for us. That's what we came here for.
That'd be nice.
Good point. Good point. Anything you can share, Melancholy, about the land or about the winds, about any sort of direction we can walk in at the very least.
Al, those are your spells that you copy.
Ooh. Wait.
Oh,
sick. I don't have any of these. I think I already have Misty Step, but the other 3 are new.
Cool.
Skyride is cool.
So, to where? Say again, please.
Winds. Where should we, if we want to pursue the winds, where do we go to follow it, I suppose?
The winds. Perhaps. I don't know. Well. Okay. There was somebody who I studied afterwards. They knew of an event, one that isn't talked about much anymore. There was an explosion on the lake, the Grand Lake, and he kind of points to the paper. There was a time in the past where, well, this massive necromantic explosion radiated from the lake.
Oh.
Um,
Oh. That sounds very bad.
There is a astute saying in my country where there are magical mistakes, there are magical consequences. And I believe that this is something worth pursuing.
Perhaps this is likely about 3 elven generations ago, 3,000 years or so.
Holy shit.
It affected the winds. It attached itself to it. Ever since we've been dealing with ballots, and I don't quite know if that would be of any help. But the Grand Lake, perhaps one of those islands, but traveling on that lake is harrowing.
Mm.
I
would assume.
How long has the madness wind been affecting the country exactly? Is this a very? I feel like there would have been talked about it if it was a ever prevalent problem here, or more people would leave, for instance.
It happens every 49 years or so.
Every 49 years?
For some, they only see it once in their lifetime, so it tends not to be that much of an issue, and it only ever strikes quickly, and it goes to sleep very soon afterwards.
Alright, this country has madness cicadas. Alright, that's interesting.
That's just when they cry. It's just Igarashi.
Gentlemen, what do you think? It sounds very dangerous to be going, not to mention probably relying on the wind to get to our destination. What do you think?
How deep is it in the middle of the lake? Or I guess is it in the middle of the lake?
Well, the islands, if you look at the map again, here I can point it out for you. A couple of lakes here are the ones that you would want to focus on. But perhaps the floating gold island.
Floating gold island?
Yes, the island of floating gold.
I am marking all of this on my map, if I see these on my map.
Yes, they are all very clearly on your map. And the island of floating gold is the big kind of like, almost like ghost-shaped one.
Ooh.
Surrounded by like 3
That is a
smaller ones.
Scooby-Doo setting if I have ever seen one.
Old man Jenkins, you were the winds of madness. You got that hired us.
And I would have got it now.
I can't wait for the Joker to beat up Weird Al. Or the other way around.
Other way around,
Other way
yeah.
around.
Weird Al wasn't in that episode and then just came out of a door and beat up the Joker and left. And we're treating it like it's normal. It's fucking fever dream. So, gentlemen, I believe that this is a sign, I would say. This is our first real lead into what could be causing the madness. What say you? Should we investigate the floating gold island?
Go.
I've been thinking about this for a while. We've already been paid. Do we have to do this?
Well, you were promised an additional 500 upon completion.
I don't know if we'll be able to find that guy when we get there.
That's true.
That is fair.
Very good point.
Purely fair.
He was also crazy.
It's like
I'm
eating
gonna-
toaster
we
with
could
a
probably
fork.
lie.
He won't know for another 49 years. We'll be living in
He
fake
won't be
somewhere.
alive.
Well, he's a thief. He'll probably be alive.
Maybe.
Well, Melancholy will be alive. The other guy's a human.
Like,
Wasn't it? Oh no, wasn't he?
Alright,
like
he was a half elf.
wasn't he like a Triton or something?
No, he's a half elf.
Yeah, he was a half elf of sea elf descent, but
Okay.
Oh, cool.
he was also like middle aged. He was like 90 something.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're good.
We're fine.
You won't even remember. He probably doesn't even remember that he paid us. He's probably still there.
Oh no.
Well,
Very
that's because he's crazy,
dangerous.
not because he's old.
It's very dangerous.
I think it's as good as an option as any. We don't really have any other leads otherwise.
Yeah.
But do we have to do this? That's what I asked.
I mean, if we're gonna stay here, yes.
I began to study magic because I wanted to help people, and if my ability to control the earth can help people, then I want to do it in any opportunity I can while I'm out here. I don't know how long I'm going to be adventuring. I just, we might mess up. We might get caught one day, Al. We have to make the most of it.
And your meddlesome morals.
Your meddlesome morals.
I'm not one to leave a job unfinished. So.
I know it's the right thing to do.
I'm just
Or
bored.
especially because this might be extra planner threats.
We are the Avengers.
I don't know. It seems like it's pretty like
Plainer.
set to this plane.
Come on,
like,
Al.
We're the average.
I don't know. It says every 49 years, which isn't really a nice even number. So that
Dude,
seems extra planner to me.
But that's like not an even number.
That's what I mean. It's not an even number. It's weird. It doesn't follow all laws. It follows some other laws.
It follows
Extra
something
planner
different.
laws.
And we don't know if it might change its pattern.
This
Oh,
could
for sure.
become an entire worldwide threat if we leave it alone now.
All right, okay, you've convinced me.
Thanks, Al. We knew we
Uh,
could count on you.
I just I'm not gonna like it.
I don't like it either.
You're not supposed to.
Yeah, it's not like we were like, well, I can't wait to maybe die.
Well, it's not like you were going to seek out joy.
I mean, we could do that now.
Die. It's for. Can I? I'm like, So how much has the wind affected you, Melancholy?
I only caught the tail end. Last maybe 30 seconds or so.
Oh, I mean,
Oh,
yeah. Well, yeah, we need to solve this.
So, Melancholy, do you plan to travel with us, or do you plan to stay here? I mean, it's a burning town.
There does not seem to be a lot for me to do here anymore. I will recover my things and travel, but you do not have to accompany me.
What is the town next to the lake here on the edge of Melatros?
That, let me see one more time. That would be Jade Shore.
Jade Shore. Well, I believe that is our next stop then, right?
I guess so.
It seems like it.
I would, if you wish, you can. It might be better if you travel with us to Jade Shore, so you can at least have some protection on the way there. It'd be a shame for you to get. It'd be a shame if something were to happen.
I don't disagree, but I fear I may slow you all down.
Don't worry about
We're
it.
pretty fast.
I don't know. The
He
last
gets
guy
that
that
a
came
lot.
wasn't like the greatest idea.
he doesn't. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay with taking you along, Melancholy.
Just don't attack us like the last guy, and we won't have any problems.
I
Yeah.
do not intend to have seen your strength firsthand.
Fair enough.
That is true. He just saw us at Taco Bell.
We killed a good amount of people.
Mm-hmm.
You
So,
killed like 11 people in front of me. It was very scary.
Quite
So,
based,
well,
though, am I
I
right?
hope you're ready for more.
It starts right now.
It starts
Did
right now.
non-lethally hit the people that were burned to death.
I
Just fire right afterward.
I mean,
The
you were
fire
just kind
kill.
of expediting the process. They were not surviving that. They were like immolated.
Ah!
I suppose it is better if we get out of here as fast as possible now. Nothing really. Sleeping here seems dangerous if there are any remaining townsfolk wandering about.
I would agree. You stay on guard, and I will collect what is left. And
Okay.
he just goes and collects whatever he can, putting them into his bags. Just going along. But you guys have
So-
a little bit of time while he just collects his things.
Okay.
Yeah, Lemo's just gonna have a seat for a bit and just rest before the walk. Just veg out.
Come on, Al. It'll be fine.
No.
If anything, we'll all go mad together.
I think that's somehow worse.
What, do you think we're just gonna be... I don't know what... Actually, would it be worse? Would it?
Hey,
I'd rather not go mad at all.
I mean, that's the point, but I'm just saying.
So, humans, I live a lot longer than you do, which means that to me, death and insanity are much scarier. They are taking away a much larger part of my life than they would be taking from you.
Yeah, but you're thinking.
It's always the age thing with
Yeah,
them.
it's like, it's always like, why is it always age, man?
It's always the lifespan.
You don't know, I might live for a long time with this demon inside me.
That's fair.
This.
I was just using you as an example of a human.
You know what?
I was
might-
Conan
being
Galdric
racist.
here, though?
You know what? Oh, yeah, fuck.
The demon inside me.
No, he's just edgy. It's a
real
metaphor.
shit.
Yeah, you know, the demon.
Oh, like
within.
metaphorically.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
like the evil within, too. And he just looks off into the distance.
Look to the camera.
I
There's
look-
evil
I look
within, too.
Aw.
Brr. No,
Hey,
it's-
Al, that book you picked up, that's a spell book, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whose is it?
Was there an autograph? Is there like a found please return to?
is this yours?
That's phylactery.
Oh my god.
Who's got the 2014 ringtone?
It's Melancholia's.
Yeah. No.
Melancholia's like shit.
So-
I'm not helping this guy anymore.
So the author there, you look for any sort of authorstry. I don't know what to fucking call it. You look for anybody who has signed, basically. And it just says wet.
Wet?
Yeah,
Wet?
W-E-T, wet.
Oh, I was gonna say as a
Wet,
joke
wet,
that it was
wet.
Cummos, but the wet is somehow worse.
Moist.
That's his pen name.
Come on.
I mean, Kumo is technically canon within the world because
What if-
What
what if
if
this
this
is-
also not an actual wizard?
What if this is moist critical?
Yeah, come on, isn't a wizard.
Moist.
Yeah, come on with the artificer.
What if this is Charlie's spellbook?
Moist critical.
Jesus. I don't know any of these people, man.
Just waiting for Pops to come.
Oh, dear. I'm gonna be
What
like,
spells were in the book?
I'll be right back.
Okay, well,
can I look at more infernal stuff?
wet. So I'm gonna put this book,
sure.
even though I already plagiarized it, I'm gonna put the book in my bag, assuming it's not like huge.
No, it's not. It's a spell book. It's meant to be easily taken out.
All right. So, I guess I'll lead us because I have the map. If we're going to this new place, this gold
Mm-hmm.
island.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm gonna.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just like, I get my dog log. I'm like, huh? Yeah, give me a minute, guys. I'm gonna go out for a second. Have a rest.
You doing all right?
Hey, Al.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just, gotta have a pep talk. Just
Figure
give
out
me,
break.
like the wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Shit. To Al.
Yeah, well, I know I got it.
Yeah. I'm gonna just step right near the entrance right there.
Al, What spells were in the book?
Jesus.
Why?
Because I want to know.
Well, I
I
understand
mean-
why you're asking me. I tell him. Well, I don't think that they're like in canon called exactly as they're called in the book. I guess that's your decision. But
I don't really like rule it any other way. So it's easy enough to just refer to them in such a way.
Okay. So there was Misty Step, Skyrite. What were the other two? Gust of Wind, and Crown of Madness was one of them.
Crown of Madness?
Mm-hmm.
Is Melancholy in the room?
He's outside of it.
Can he hear me? There are kind of holes everywhere. So
Not. You don't think that even if he could hear you, he would even care?
It wasn't written in Infernal, and also I don't think Melancholy is wet. So I don't know if this is.
if it happens every 49 years and it causes like memory lapsing, it's possible like he caused the ballad and then it affected him and then he forgot.
That possible. That's a pretty wild theory.
That is a wild theory, considering Melancholy does not look over the age of 40.
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying if this book was here.
The madness keeps him alive.
Oh no. Crown of Madness is single target. It would not be able to cause
No, I
this.
know that. I'm saying maybe whoever started the ballad is what I'm saying. Is this
But
due
this
to
book
wet?
is wet.
Yeah.
That's. I can't rule that out. I do not have enough information to tell you you're wrong.
Okay. Just Melancholy is going to give me the heebie-jeebies is all.
All right.
Wait a minute. I just realized something. Are tieflings extra planner?
Uh oh.
No.
Dang!
Damn it,
I wanted my counter in character.
they're half devils, and devils are extra planar, so it really depends.
Where were you born? What plane were you born on? Fucking grabbing him like Simon Blackwell.
There are 7 wrong answers.
Oh wait, if he's half devil, then maybe I'll just do like a little King Solomon.
You'll half kick him. What are you gonna cut him in half? How can you tell it's
The old King Solomon technique.
Okay, so
widely renowned among paladins.
alright, so you walk up to Melancholy, who is currently putting books into his backpack. What are you doing?
Uh-oh.
What's your heritage?
Who's your daddy?
Are you the Planar Gestapo?
Papers,
Who's your
please.
heritage?
Well,
Please.
What? What?
I beg your pardon.
who's your daddy?
The one that's even worse.
My father was a. This is a weird question to ask. I'm sorry.
I was hoping you were gonna go to
Panicked.
the root. It was like my father.
List.
My father was a man named Depression.
Oh,
No, no.
wow. I bet he was a
I'm
cheery
sorry.
guy.
Okay, I'm sorry. I won't bring this up ever again. That just made me sad.
My father was
joke.
depression.
If it makes
Sorry,
you
I
feel any
tried to
better, he was a.
SS you.
If it makes you feel any better, he was a blue tiefling.
No.
It doesn't.
Did his parents hate him?
He was a blue tiefling.
I don't know what's sadder, his name and the color choice, or that he continued it with you.
Oh,
Oh.
why?
That was
What
mean.
did you mean to him?
Yeah. Oh, okay. If
Yeah!
your name was depressing
Yeah!
or blue, would you name like I'm gonna name my son? I'm gonna continue the trend. This will be great.
My thing is, what was the mom?
Ask him if he has a
It's
kid.
definitely just like Samantha.
Sam. Joy.
Bekatha.
It's like, my son's name is Hopelessness.
It's anxiety.
My son's name is Apathy.
Anxiety.
Anxiety is a good one. Next, Ace
Attorney
Attorney name.
Defend my client.
Defend my client. Oh, Ace Attorney.
It's never gonna get
it's
old.
It's definitely like Becca, but like spelled D&D wise, like that.
B-E-K-K.
Becca.
Becca, no.
Are you asking who his mother is? Are you?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I don't want to hear
No.
any
You
more.
gotta you gotta commit at this point. You gotta commit.
No. I don't want to get too attached.
I have an older brother named
I gotta go
Hope.
find depression and tell
I don't
him.
like to learn my NPC's backstories until I play with them for a few seconds. It's to cope.
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 All right.
Melancholia.
He just kind of looks at you walking away and just goes back to putting his stuff into his backpack and just,
Fuck you, man.
just,
That was really weird.
that was strange. But we should get
Walk, walk, walk.
going.
We've got a lot of strange people in this group. I'm not excluding myself, but I think that I'm able to rein in my strange a lot more than any of these interesting people are.
Good
Hey.
choice of words.
Hey man, we all have our
Good
quirks.
choice of words.
Your quirk just happens to be Lamone.
Jesus.
You're burdened.
Hey,
So-
I love Lamone.
As you
And there's the problem.
That's...
He is misunderstood.
Oh dear. What's
You
up?
are weird. There's a difference.
You're a freak.
So as you all exit now the burned buildings,
Mhm.
you see that at this point most of the town has burned basically to the ground. It's not looking good. You don't believe that there are many people still living within this town.
Oh.
Few are still with their faculties. At this point, Melancholy just kind of like holds his head low and just starts shuffling out of the town.
Okay.
Yeah, that's great.
Melancholy. Do you know where Mayor Meadmaker is?
Mayor Meadmaker.
Yes, we were told that there was a mayor in charge.
I believe you might be able to find him further in the city, if that is what you want to do.
I just remember someone mentioning him before, so I'm just curious if he could still be alive, maybe, or okay, or in need of help. Well, we're still here, so I figured we could.
Of course, if you... The center of town is his likely location.
I'm asking like the rest of if you don't mind, I believe a mayor would have pretty good knowledge of the area. Could be beneficial to us.
How come with you?
Okay.
If Just at least a cursory look. We don't need to be diving into burning buildings or
I'm
anything.
going.
Just,
I apologize after you're back here.
what about you, Galdric? What do you think?
Galdric's AFK.
He's thinking about his mom.
Thinking about your mom.
What?
What?
Excuse me?
Are elves extraplanar because they come from the Feywild?
No, well, that's like 8 generations down. And elf generations are
Al,
a long time.
Al, are you trying to fuck my mother?
No, what? No, I know your mom. She's gross.
Whoa, that's
That's a rude thing to say about my mother.
Okay. Oh no, you haven't seen his mom. He agrees with me.
God.
I don't want to talk to you.
Let's go, Lamone, before y'all ruin your relationship.
So, I hear that you want to go to see if Meadmaker is still alive. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Whoever is going, Melancholy leads you closer into the center of town. At this point, there are hardly any embers even left within the city, or not the city, the town. You eventually make it to a sort of a small kind of circle roundabout kind of thing, where a large fountain is. And the fountain is run red with blood, and it is off as well. It's not producing any more water. And you also see a couple of corpses just kind of like slung over into the fountain. And what you also see is near Town Hall, which Melancholy points out to you. You see a dwarven man decapitated and hanging from his wrists on 2 ropes.
See, I was afraid of that.
We shouldn't even be here.
2 ropes slung over two different sides of the building. Kind of his hands just raised upwards towards the sky with no head. And his shirt has been split open and his bowels are spilling out.
We should go.
Yeah.
We should probably leave.
Never mind.
It was a nice idea, Lamone.
They always are, aren't they?
The road to hell and all that.
This is not a
Did
good
anyone-
first adventure for the elf buddies. It's
It's
not
alright,
going
Lamone.
great.
We'll defeat the
point-
griffin and save the day. Oh, that man doesn't have testicles anymore.
Does anyone have an alcoholic? Wait, what? Wait, was it? Is it? I thought.
Testicles aren't bowels. He said they
Oh,
use
that's a joke.
disemboweled.
It's a joke. It's a
They're
joke.
disemboweled.
Just went for it. That's what the Egyptians did. They made the like disemboweled people, right? They embowled
Yeah, for sure.
They added balls to people.
Beer balls.
Preserved in balls.
Does anyone have any more drink?
I do actually have a wine bottle.
Please.
There's about like half of it left.
Can I take the?
Sure, yeah. Under the circumstances, I hand him some wine. I just hand him the bottle. I don't put it in a glass.
I just
on the road.
Just gonna fiddle with the lemon I bought.
It's like kind of rotted at this point.
Yeah.
What, wine? Or lemon?
Yeah.
The wine has rotted in my mouth.
Kind of using it as a not like completely crushing it, but like little stress ball, just giving it like little light squeezes.
Yeah.
Occasionally, a little bit of lemon juice gets onto your hands, which thankfully you are uninjured. Otherwise, that would sting. But seeing as the mayor is a little bit preoccupied, you move out of the town. You move along the road, and eventually you are able to get a long rest as you have to sleep on the road.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's a long spot.
This has been pretty good so far, guys. Wouldn't you say?
Oh,
This is did you have to deal with adventures like this before, Galdric?
Oh no, this is like the first one.
This is your first one
This
as
is
well?
the first one. Oh no.
Well, okay, well I've done like smaller things, but this is like the first like get a quest from a dude kind of thing.
You see,
Most of the other ones are
Wikipedia
missions
said
my boss sent me on.
it. So why are you no longer under your boss's orders?
Ah, well, you know, like it's kind of difficult to find extra plan threats. You're kind of staying in the same spot, so I kind of have to go. This was kind of the plan the whole time. I was training under a boss, and then
Oh,
go on out.
okay. So you were being mentored.
Yeah. Yeah. More educated, I guess.
Yeah.
Because boss is a wizard, but like I'm not a wizard. I'm more like learning about extraplanar threats to deal with it in my own way.
Okay.
More of a self-study
Cone, are you awake?
guidance.
An internship.
Interesting. Yeah, you-
Nah, Cone's still sleeping. Well, you seem I don't know the proper. You seem almost giddy to be taking part in this. Excited even.
Are you talking with me?
Yeah, to you, Galdric.
I don't know about giddy, but it's kind, it's kind of exciting. Something that other people can't deal with, that we're gonna try to deal with. I think it's an interesting story at the very least.
Hold on to you. I don't know. You don't seem too afraid though. I'm surprised how you're able to keep it all together.
Well, I believe in my teacher, and if they taught me good enough, then it shouldn't be that much of a big deal.
So, what about you, Con? I mean, is this your first experience with this sort of insanity, I suppose, or just an adventure like this?
Well, it had to be pretty insane to become what I am now, so I mean, it's nothing really out of the ordinary.
I'm already pretty cool.
Kind of a huge deal.
But, like, this is pretty freaky.
Well, what have you dealt with in the past?
Blood. And a lot of it.
I mean, but anything like this, though, you seem... Like Galdric, you're very calm about the whole ordeal.
Oh, that's because I'm really fucking sad. I can't show emotion, man.
I cannot tell. Is that a joke, or can you not actually show emotion at all?
I leave the conversation.
Sorry.
Con has logged out.
He disappears.
And as the day becomes once more lit by the sun, a quick and rapid wind kind of goes in, signifying the change of an hour. Comes in kind of pulses of gusts and kicks up a little bit of a sandstorm. And you continue on. It goes like this for a couple of days, but you eventually do reach Jade Shore. Let me move you there now. Bada-boom.
Oh, well, look at this!
Oh, this is
This is kind of scary.
Nice. This is the kind of countryside that an elf could retire in.
This gives me bad first
This makes me
season of
less sad.
Attack on Titan.
Also, I really could not, for the life of me, find, like, a desert city near a lake. So I took, like, a normal one, like a normal kind of city. And let me... Can I not get that? Hold on. It better not be on the map layer.
Yeah, I don't think those naturally
Ugh.
occur.
They do. They come from the ground.
No, well, like, because if there's a lake, then it's not a desert city, because there would be vegetation around a lake.
Right.
Well, I'm talking about, like a large oasis kind of city.
Yeah. Okay.
And I couldn't find one. And also, I can't reach it now, I guess. But there is a... Oh, is that it? Is that him?
Him?
Him.
Who's him?
Him?
What the hell is that?
Is that Code?
Yeah,
Why is he so
Because if I do that, he's acting as my sand generator.
You're using him as sand?
He's my sand generator.
So where are we even gonna be at?
Oh, that's funny.
I'm assuming the top of the top path.
Yeah, you're coming from up here.
Okay. That's funny.
A lot of blue houses around here. We don't take kindly to that.
Whoa, hey, Lamont.
We're huge.
One in Rome, be
Oh,
racist.
where are we?
Whoa.
Well, are you in Rome a lot then?
Get around.
Get around.
Stop by quite a bit.
Oh, the
Where
fuck,
are
you're
we? I don't see
providing
us.
a slow reverb.
We're getting in there.
Fucking
Oh,
lo-fi
okay.
Zeke
Yeah, look
stream.
for the giant.
Oh yeah,
me
it's like
and,
slowed and reverbed.
Based prosecutors to study what by.
Racist prosecutors.
the basest prosecutor.
The bassist. I mean, is that clever?
Probably.
Yeah.
The basest prosecutor? Yeah.
There's also an Asogi version.
Of which theme?
Nocturne.
The Maces.
Oh, the sad boy theme.
Yeah. Anyway. Whoop. But now that you are in a city, I can go back. Not Gregson.
Oh, Gregson.
Sherlock.
Lo-fi hip-hop London.
There we go. So, you guys are now able to move around. I can't make you any smaller or else it would just be absurd and you wouldn't be able to move your characters. So,
We are gods to them.
We are the men that they fear.
as you begin approaching... Also, Melancholy's still here. He's just not going to get a token because I don't feel like moving his token around. As you approach the gate, you see 2 town guard just kind of hanging out. One of them says, "Halt! You all there! What business do you have in town?"
Is Melancholy with us?
Yes.
Do you know what to say at all? Is there like a thing we should not say?
No, it would just tell the truth.
Travel, my friend.
Well, in that case, to get through this gate, you must answer my riddle.
Are you fucking kidding me?
What I've written you?
Oh no. Oh no. He's doing it
And then
again. The other guard's just like, oh, fucking come on.
Are you allowing riddle checks?
You riddle checks. Oh my god.
One of us tells only the truth. The other one
I know this one.
tells
And
only
that's in
lies.
Oh yeah, I know this one. Okay, so I ask either one. It doesn't matter.
This is so dumb.
Does one of you only tell lies and the other tell only truths?
Yes.
How'd you know?
This is the truther. We got it.
What if they're both liars?
I thought he was gonna be like, "What do you mean you heard it somewhere else?" I made that up myself.
Oh my, he's... See, one of us lied about how much he liked my sister.
Oh,
Oh,
all right. Can we go into
We
the
were
city
just
now?
we were in the guard for a little bit. We shared a barrack.
Okay,
We shared a barrack.
guys,
It
guys,
went from
guys.
at this point
Yeah.
they just start arguing. You can just walk through.
Yeah, bye. Yeah, let's go, Al, please.
Yeah, no, that was totally in character. Because 100% that's an elven puzzle. We came up with that 1,000 years ago.
Al, what was they talking about?
You'll learn when you're older.
Here's a riddle for them.
You're like 56, but you'll still learn when you're older.
What's her number?
Como se dice your number?
It's like, here's a riddle.
Rollin added.
Come
What did you say your number?
Essay. Not the essay at the end.
Oh god.
Como se dice your sending stone?
Como se dice your pigeon?
Your pigeon number?
your notes.
Oh
Guys, why are
god.
we talking so much Elvish right now?
I'm trying to learn.
I'm teaching him.
Thanks. I just like it's just like I got a riddle. Who asked? And just walk through.
Jacob just clocks him.
Who asked?
Just assaults the town guard before entering.
He's like, why are you attacking this guard? He kept on asking us riddles. Well,
Wait.
let me join in.
I'm on guard one's side. The other guard, not cool that he fucked his sister. I assume
Right.
that's what
We
they're
don't-
talking about.
That's what they're talking about.
As we're
You-
walking
as-
past, I high five the one who fucked the sister.
Yeah.
He'd be like the fucking
like
like.
you go in for a high five, and he's just still arguing with the other guy. He's like, what?
Actually, you know
It's like,
what?
it just escalated.
I'm a progressive elf. That girl can fuck whoever she wants.
That's so
Don't
brave
get
of
us
you.
in trouble.
Oh, okay. Anyway, you guys all managed to get inside the city.
For now.
What's the statue here?
That's just a
Giant
person.
chicken.
Why does it have like a massive cock?
Why are you so close to it?
It's because I think it's supposed to be a horse, actually.
Yeah,
but
it is.
like,
It
I-
looks
Oh yeah, you're right. I see it.
but
It looks like a chicken with also a big dick. It's just like leaning back.
I show you some cock.
Oh, here we have Big Cock.
The savior of the town.
it's just a giant chicken.
Why?
Is there like an engraving on it at all, or like does it say?
It says giant chicken art installment.
Art and
Oh.
stuff. This sucks.
But I think it's very nice. You could take a sketch of it if you wanted, though. nice.
Good.
Take my sketch next to it.
What am I like taking a picture? Are we doing?
Yeah.
Shame you don't have artificers to just do that. Like,
Yeah, sure, I do that. It's stupid, but I'll do it.
It's because you love him.
go ahead and roll a performance check using your
Hey,
dexterity.
like a brother, don't get any ideas. Don't start writing your Lamone
Fan
fanfics.
Seems like you're drawing yours right now.
Sour and sweet.
So if this is just straight dexterity, then
Yeah.
that's a modified 20.
Well, it's not straight dexterity; it's performance with dexterity, so you get to add your proficiency.
Oh yeah, and I am proficient because I'm a dancer.
Mm-hmm.
I get to dance. all over.
Danced on the paper.
So that is 22. You look
Nice.
handsome as fuck.
You kind of elevate his features a little bit. Like it's sort of like stylized, but it's really good looking. A couple of like townsgoers kind of walk by and they're like, "Oh, this. Can you do me next? Are you like a character artist?"
No. See, Lamone, this is what you did. See what
We
you
can
did
make a
to
lot
me.
of money. We can make a lot of money like this.
I
We
just
could, but we
Oh my
have-
god, why is he so big? Why is he
Use
so
the mission
big?
that you set us on.
No, get rid of crazy Lamone, bro.
I just step in front of Al. It's like, all right, everybody, calm down.
This was your
The-
idea, Lamone.
The artist will be fine once he is rested.
Roll a persuasion check. Actually, a
Oh,
deception
no.
check. Roll a deception check.
Do I even have this? What's my deception at? Well, let me roll first. Oh my
Bless
god,
you.
my
Oh,
ears.
bless you, sir.
And where is deception?
Charisma.
Okay, charisma.
Oh, fuck me.
I tried to put the
Okay.
picture in. It said files
that's
were
12.
powerful.
Oh,
Powerful, bro.
oh no, yeah. 12.
Chicken man.
Is that fucking what's that? What's the fucking lumberjack's name?
Paul Bunyan.
Paul Bunyan?
Paul Bunyan, but a fucking.
Paul Cluckin.
I
got a
yeah,
12.
Yeah, you don't have deception. Okay.
All Funyun.
With that, most of the townsgoers are like, "Yeah, okay, all right, we'll be back. We'll be back. All right, we'll be back." And then they
Please
leave.
don't come back.
They leave and they go to the local tavern.
I'm like, yeah, I got your back, Al.
No. This was not the goal.
What? What?
We are trying to solve a problem here, not make some quick cash.
Do you think
no,
the chicken
the
was
po-
real?
How am I getting cash? I moved them
Why are
away.
you so
Uh,
small?
You told them I
What
would be
the
back
fuck?
later. You could have just said
Yeah, but
I'm
that's
not
a
an artist.
lie.
Oh, okay, I understand.
It's not
I
like they're gonna believe
misunderstood.
me.
He's their agent now.
Yeah, I just like the idea. It's just like, yeah, I got him away from you. It's like, what do you mean? You fucking idiot. It's like, what?
What you mean is racist time.
So should we stock up on potions and before we head to the docks?
Probably. I want to explore, honestly. I
That's
might
fair.
just go
You-
by myself.
You're not really here too often. I suppose we
No.
could have a little look around.
Yeah, it's not like we have something to do.
The winds aren't going anywhere.
Yeah, I was basically.
You
So
still
I'm
got
gonna just-
49 years to deal with it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna just
That is
explore by
fair.
myself.
Well, are they like gone? I don't assume that. Have they like passed for this 49-year period, or are they still going on?
Well, It started off recently again, is what was kind of
Okay.
described.
And it's not over yet.
No.
All right.
So it's like, where would y'all want to meet up? I guess afterwards.
There's probably a pretty prominent tavern in this city somewhere. We could just meet there.
All right. Well,
I'll
I'll
go
catch
to
y'all.
the library. We don't have to roleplay that. You could just say I was a nerd for a while.
I'm
Sure.
gonna go around.
Do we have brick?
Brick?
No,
Alright.
we're not harassing this one. That was a different character. I'm a different person.
He deserves it.
So I'll just go downtown over here. Making my way downtown.
I guess
Walking.
I'm gonna sort of seek out a apothecary or an alchemist to see if I can get any good potions.
Alchemist is down here.
Well, I'll be in. I'm going to go seek out an alchemist if anyone wishes to join me.
Why do you need an alchemist?
I mean, I was thinking to stock up on some potions before we head out.
Here's also
Fair
a
enough.
smaller alchemist.
I'll go with Lamone. I'll be a nerd later. There's time for that later.
Mhm.
So AJ, you
on.
do pass a tavern right here.
Ooh.
A tavern inn sort of thing.
Run back immediately. No. Is there anything else like landmarks or whatever? Different stuff.
Well, what are you looking for? It all depends.
And I guess a quiet place.
Up here.
Up here.
Yeah, I was thinking, I was like, that would be a nice place, but I don't know. I'm just gonna chill right next to this lake. I'm just gonna stand right in the circle.
Just like plop down and start meditating.
Xavier, this has been quite an adventure. I like it. Well,
At
been
least
worse.
somebody's having fun.
it could have been worse. I could have been more depressed. But, you know,
Oh.
that Inferno thing is kind of crazy. No, I didn't know I could read Inferno. I looked at the book and I was like, hey, I can read that.
Oh, that was in character? I didn't realize.
Wait, what?
That was in character. That he was like, "Holy shit, I can read this."
yeah, that was in character. I wonder what else I could read.
So,
Hmm.
while they're all doing their things, Galdric and Cone, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna go straight to the tavern if you want to come, bro.
Where'd Melancholy go?
He left for a library.
He died
shit.
shortly.
He's in here.
This is a pretty big city.
Yeah. This is like a
I
city.
I guess I'll also go to the library, see if my wind elemental theory has any credence.
Alright. Library's right here.
Cone's gonna like wander around town until he finds like a good tavern.
This is probably the best tavern in the
Okay, but
area.
he's not gonna go directly there.
Okay.
He's actually gonna wander around town for a bit before going there.
Okay.
We will meet at the
So-
tavern, so it's...
Let's start with AJ. Are
Hmm.
you going to be doing anything in particular while you meditate, or are you just relaxing?
Can I do anything while I meditate?
I mean, you can easily talk with locals or anything of the sort like that, but it's more of just like, is there any roleplay thing, or do you want to like maybe
Yeah,
try
I'm
and
down.
focus your key or things of that nature?
I think my key is good since we had that rest on the road, so I'll talk to the locals.
A couple of people pass by,
Am I
see you
even
hanging in the like fairy circle there, and just kind of wave.
Hey, how are y'all doing today?
I'm doing well, thank you.
How's everything around town?
Town has been very well. There was a local tradesman who came through not too long ago. He brought in fish. It was actually rather good.
That's good.
Fresh catch.
Nothing strange been happening around here?
Oh no. There was one instance, but murder is unlikely here. It happens very rarely.
Would you mind explaining the incident, if you don't mind?
Oh, well. The owner of the blacksmith was found dead. He had a knife lodged into the back of his, back.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Did that happen recently?
Oh, within the last month or so. But other than that, nothing quite else.
Is there, there's any? I was about to ask. Is there any evidence? No.
Yeah.
Is there any sign of who could have done that?
Oh, well, unfortunately, we couldn't find whoever did that. It seems to be bugging the town's guard.
You mean the town's guard at the front gate?
Oh, no, ignore them. They do that to everyone.
Okay.
Oh, that's
They-
the same puzzle?
Yeah, the same shit every day. It's like, halt, traveler, I have a riddle for you. It's like,
Guess
come
who
on.
fucked my sister?
Yeah, exactly. That's what he's doing.
I mean, well, besides them, I'm so tempted to be like Detective Jakob over on the case. Yeah. Do you know where the blacksmith, where the incident happened?
Oh, it's further into the city. Hold on one moment. I can point it out on the map for you. If I
I'll
can
mark it on
just
your map.
find it. The waypoint should be showing up shortly. Where?
Another settlement needs your help.
Oh, it's just right here.
Another blacksmith has been murdered.
In the middle. Another
Yeah, that's.
Oh, wait.
I'm so used to the open forge, I forgot that that's just the
I
blacksmith.
have to see it. So it's right next to that square.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, is it fine if I go and investigate?
No.
Don't do that.
Well, I suppose you'd have to ask the town guard first.
Oh, well, please don't tell me I have to talk to those two again.
Well, there are other guards around.
Okay.
Thank God.
you,
Yeah.
Mark.
Don't get too happy yet.
Where's the I guess captain of the guard?
Oh, well, you can find him to the castle out in the south of the town. He should be
Is this
right
like-
over here.
Capital city? Is this
Yeah.
a kingdom?
No, this isn't like the capital city. Capital city's closer to the center of the town, center of the country, but it's the castle on the map. If you go to Meritos, it's above the T in Meritos. This is just the most populated city in Meritos. It's the largest city. But there is a castle here because there is still nobility within the town. It's just not the king.
Okay.
Well, actually,
Well-
Meritos doesn't have a king. It's more of like a, what's it called?
Monarchy.
It's like a
What kind of government is it? Like what's
people with
well,
the people with the money. Run the
Oligarchy.
country. Oligarchy.
Everything.
Yeah, oligarchy. Yeah, it's an oligarchy. So there are rich nobles within the castle, but it's not the leading noble family.
Cool. Well, I'll try to do my best to see if I find anything happening over there.
Of course. Good luck. Hopefully you'll be able to uncover the mystery.
Yeah. Thanks.
Of course.
It's like,
Legend of the Hidden Temple.
and then I turn slightly, and I'm like, yeah, see, Xavier, I'm trying to do good. I'm trying.
Okay. Goodbye.
Yeah, goodbye. Fucking weirdo.
So long, gay buzz.
All right.
I'm gonna go towards the, I guess, thingy thing.
Sure. All right.
Guard.
Back over here at the apothecary. Lemon
Meanwhile-
and Al, what would you like to be doing?
I guess I'm gonna enter. I'm actually a little bit excited. What do you think they're going to have in there, Al? Do you think what sort of?
Potions.
Oh yes, but what kind? I mean, it's a we haven't really bought from a big city in a while, and I haven't seen a good stock since La Laura. We only got a bit of stuff because we got a bit chased, it got a bit crazy,
All right,
hectic.
Lemon,
Yes.
ground yourself for a second.
Okay.
I need to make something perfectly clear.
Yes.
We are spending money on potions we need.
Yes.
This is mostly going to be healing potions. I do not want you. I don't want to see you spending our hard-earned money on a potion that turns us into a chicken.
It could be good for understanding whether or not, like how they reacted to the wild. It'd be interesting to have that. Okay, fine.
If you see a potion that you want, you can ask me, and we'll decide together. Okay?
That seems fair. That seems fair. All right. Let's enter the room. Enter.
As you push open the front door to the apothecary, it's sort of like bell rings out, the standard store bell kind of thing. And from within you hear,
No!
No, get out of here.
No. Yeah.
Primal fear.
No. Just no.
Unless that was like the bell.
Yeah.
no, that's not LaBelle.
Yeah.
LaBelle's up here.
Oh, that's LaBelle. Hi, LaBelle.
The fuck out of there now.
Yeah, I'm just sort of looking around. I'm going to strangle you through my Automod held a message for aggression.
I'll allow it.
Oh, it's good to know it. Very toxic.
What is this? I'm going to strangle you.
I feel like she said worse. I'm surprised that the Automod got her on that.
I allowed it. Why are you getting mad at me?
That's why.
Welcome to the store.
Hello, good sir. We are just very interested. It's a very beautiful store. I must say. Well, do you have a daily special by any chance?
Oh God, that was painful.
Oh, okay, all right.
Thank you.
Well, yes, indeed I do. If you would look over onto that rack over there to your right, and he gestures to a sort of large rack of
That's a big rack.
Nice. Right, yeah.
of different
Where is it?
of different vials and weird-looking potion bottles, and as you kind of look back to him, I can now describe the potion seller.
My potions are too strong.
My potions are too strong for you, traveler. He is an elf, and he has long, kind of like, sort of like a mix between blonde and like the red hair, ginger, I guess. A mix between the two. It kind of goes down to his lower back. He's definitely got the pretty boy elf thing going on.
Hey, me too.
And he kind of gestures towards the wall, and on that rack there are a ton of potions. Each one looks more extravagant than the last.
Alright, good, he's an elf. We can drop the fake voices now.
What? Wait, yours is fake?
Well, yeah, you think anyone talks like that? No. we just do it for the others. It's like British people, like the British language doesn't exist.
The British language.
What, do you think anyone talks like that? Are you fucking kidding me?
No one actually says water bottle. That's just stupid. What is this poison? What is this potion here?
Poison! I'm not kidding.
No, not poison. No poison, please. I'm not interested in poison.
Well, the three that I would like to call your attention to are these. Mm-hmm. This one is a potion of greater healing.
Ooh.
It is
good.
Discounted. The reason for that is that the batch isn't quite right. It was sort of the runt of the patch.
Yeah, never buy discount potions.
It's fine. It will heal you for the standard amount, but it will taste like absolute ass. This next one.
Tasted ass before.
Never tasted
ass. Not like a reason to buy it. Never tasted ass before.
So that one is a 5 gold discount. This one here, this is a potion of giant strength, specifically hill giant. The discount on this one is just that it'll alter you to look more hill giant-ish. Sort
Okay,
of a
so
mix
that's a
between
no.
a polymorph and a giant strength potion. And of course, any that I mentioned here do have non-discounted counterparts that are perfectly viable. But these are just the ones that have slight side effects that you might find willing to overlook in order for the benefits. And this one is a potion of flight. However, the way that it makes you fly is upside down.
What?
Oh.
That seems. So if we drink it while upside down, will it then put us right side up?
No.
You know, I want to say that's not how it works, but I'm honestly not sure.
I'm not much of a.
It's kind of
alchemist,
it lifts you by your feet.
but that's still helpful. It's still. Does it bring you down gently still?
Yes, it does.
There you go. See, that's not too bad. But I believe we are definitely interested in the greater healing potion, right? I'm not asking Al. It's like, is that what we're getting? I think that's what we're getting.
Okay, well, can we agree that we're not telling anybody about the side effect? Whoever drinks it,
Well, no, the healing potion is just
it
Tastes
tastes like
bad.
ass. Yeah, well, we're not telling anybody about that part.
Well, I mean, have you ever? I've never drank a healing potion. I mean, maybe they haven't either. That could just be what sets the bar for healing potions for them.
Oh well,
Okay.
my healing potions taste like strawberry.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes,
So how do you go from strawberry to ass? I don't understand.
I
You
ran out of
try very hard.
strawberry.
You push real hard.
I ran out of strawberry.
That's a good question.
So
Good
what
answer,
did you
good answer.
what did you substitute for strawberry?
Nothing. The strawberry's there for flavor.
So did you add ass?
No, the way that
The
you
strawberries are rotten, alright?
I add strawberry for flavor, but I ran out of strawberry when I was making this particular potion. So
that in it.
it doesn't have any flavor to it. It's just the standard flavor of
Oh,
health
okay,
potion.
yeah. Health potion just tastes nasty.
Yeah,
it's like
health-
cough syrup.
Health potion tends to not taste very good, but it does have very good effects for the body.
I see. How many? How much would this one cost?
The discounted one is at a 5 gold discount, and
That's pretty
because
good deal.
because it is a greater healing potion, it is 100 gold pieces. So this one would be 95.
Oh.
Okay, well, I misunderstood for a second. I thought he was telling us it was 5 gold. I was about to say that's a good deal. I am no longer believing that.
Don't think that tasting like shit is worth 5 gold off.
I mean, it's still healing you, so I don't see it being much of an issue, right?
Yes, and it is a greater healing potion as well. So it does have that elevated mending quality.
Well, hold on. Do your thing. Schmooze him.
Schmooze.
Talk to him.
I-
Get him a lower the price.
My friend. So
How do you have a high charisma? Out of character.
I do. I'm just good at talking about my research and convincing people. I'm not good at schmoozy.
Well, I mean, I guess you kind of are. You just gotta roll for it.
Yeah, but self-imposed downside.
Disadvantage.
So my friend, are you a very popular salesman in the area?
Indeed, I am. I'm one of the best apothecaries, although I do have a rival in business who operates in the town square. He's a bit of a narcissist, if I do say so myself.
Indeed, and
Unlike you, you're very humble.
Indeed, I am very humble. Thank you.
You're the humblest around.
But that is the problem then, my friend. If you were to sell a good healing potion that tastes horrible, I mean, we passed by that alchemist before. Even every potion he creates seemed to have smelled wonderfully, and apparently from the talk of town, it tastes wonderful as well. If it were to get out that you sold a bad batch of greater healing potion, that could hurt your reputation.
Ooh, I like where this is going.
Roll a deception check first, and then a persuasion check.
Yeah, no, there was a lot to that. That was a layered one.
Yeah.
Deception check.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a 15.
I just
Pretty
give
good.
him like the Thor thumbs up, like.
And then follow that up with a persuasion.
Okay.
Oh,
That he really believes that.
Well, that is rather unfortunate to hear about, but I did very specifically state that it would taste not so good. So, my reputation would not be hindered in any way, especially as this is a discounted price. I can guarantee you that my competitor would not discount it. It would simply just be among the rack.
That's. I'm just gonna walk to like a corner of the room.
You did great.
Your own pants.
It would have worked.
You tried.
It would have worked on me. This guy's just a hard ass, so it's fine.
I'm just gonna look at the other potions.
Dude, I don't know. Is a greater healing potion worth 95 gold? I guess we don't have a lot of healing, but that's a pretty hefty price tag.
The standard for health potions is that a normal health potion will be 50, greater is 100. I think it's like greater, large. I don't know what the fucking scaling is, but it's
Superior.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I'd rather have 2 normal healing potions. Does he
Yeah.
have?
We don't have a whole lot of health, so it'd probably be big better.
You're able to split it up more, but also it takes 2 turns to drink 2 than 1.
Yeah. Well, I'm concerned about having more charges. So does the shop have normal healing potions?
Oh, of course we do. What kind of apothecary wouldn't even carry normal healing potions?
I have never been in an apothecary.
Really? That's wonderful information.
Oh no! Now he knows I'm a sucker.
I can ruin you.
Well, you should consider yourself lucky that you wound up into mine first.
2 healing juices, please.
Of
Normal strength.
Of course, that would be 60 gold per.
We know you murdered the blacksmith. No.
No accent, no nothing.
we know.
Lamone, how do you know that?
I don't know, something just happened. I got possessed by the blacksmith.
40 per.
Jesus.
I just door holdered him.
I don't even want that wafting into my shop. If you will not accuse me, I'll lower the price 10 gold.
Yes.
I didn't actually.
Okay,
I'll take
No,
that.
no, I didn't actually. Wait, did he do it? Wait, hold
I
on.
will
now.
tell your secret.
Wait, did he actually do it? Oh no.
It's up to you.
No, I didn't actually say that because obviously I don't know. About
I know, but like, no, he didn't actually do it. He's just really trying not to get accused. There's some like labyrinthia level shit, and whenever somebody gets accused, it's just fucking immediate jail.
I wouldn't know reasonably the prices of these things, so I'm trying to figure out how I can not be scammed.
I thought he was about to like.
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut, but there is something that you could easily use.
My what tact? No.
Kill him.
Could you just insight?
You could just
See
kill
if he's
him, yeah.
lying?
We could kill him and take his shit.
Would I reasonably have that in
Not
my
again.
book, or like would I have that knowledge? Like, would I be able to make an intelligence check? Is what I'm asking.
I'll say roll a history check.
I feel like prices would be like more wisdom.
I know, but there's a specific thing that
That's fair, that's fair.
history's for the conversation. It's not for the.
Oh,
True.
that's still an 11. I'm a smart man.
He did say 5 gold reduction on 95 from 100. Perhaps that has something to do with it.
Yeah, hold on. Wait. I know math. 60 plus 60 is 120, not 100. And you said that this is half as potent as these. So wouldn't it make more sense if they were 50 gold if the base price of this is 100?
Figured it all out.
You are
Break
much
down music
smarter
to
than
play.
I gave you credit for. Good job.
I get that a lot.
And it hurts my feelings.
You know,
It's
for that, and because we are of kin,
oh, he's racist.
Only
I gotcha.
closer.
he's an elf. Of course, he's racist.
We hate everyone. We're like the Asians.
You Scots sure are contentious people. You just made an enemy for life.
And because we are of a sort related in blood, I will reduce the price. If you buy both,
Family discount. Sick.
should you buy both standard healing potions, I will sell it for the same price as I would the discounted potion. So 95 instead of 100.
Deal.
Wonderful.
Put
I was
down
expecting
my
you to
gold.
pull the they can't do mass gambit and like upcharge him again.
Yeah. It's like, I
don't
will
do
reduce the price to 100 gold pieces. That's just the normal price. For 95 gold pieces.
Lamone can only do math if I explain it in like this guy. Those like.
If Jimmy had
NJ
5
ads.
lemons.
Yeah. Joey was going to the store. He had
Well,
30
they're making
watermelons.
they're making the deal because Lamone's kind of he doesn't really like this guy very much. Can I try to like just I don't even know what I'm grabbing. I just want to grab a potion off the shelf real quick.
Lamone.
Sneak it. Sneak it.
Are you
For the
trying
cause.
to steal it? Or are you
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
go
trying
ahead.
to steal it.
Okay, go ahead and roll a dexterity sleight of hand check.
Yeah.
Better hope it's good.
You're a jerk.
Hold on. I have good decks. Yeah, I'm doing it like while they're finalizing their deal, if that helps at all.
I'll give you advantage, sure.
That's very kind of you, sir.
He's gonna roll one anyway.
There you go.
Okay, that's better. Wait, sleight of hand. That's gonna come out to 15. Just like I don't even know what I grabbed. I'm just like, this is for the mission. This is for the mission. Like in my head, for the mission. Oh, Jesus Christ!
Yeah, not gonna
Cover
happen.
up.
Dun 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 dun. As
You just
no.
touched my
you,
potion.
you pick the potion off of the wall and you start putting it in your bag and you just see a man walk in ASMR. No, as you grab it and just try to put it in your bag, the apothecary quickly turns his head to you and just says, "I'd put that back if I were you. Or you could buy it."
I was just getting a closer look of it. What is it exactly?
Lamone, check it with me before you try and steal shit.
I was just trying to look at it. What type of potion is it?
That would be a potion of dragon's breath.
Nothing.
The spell, not the alcohol.
Okay.
Okay. Very good.
How much is it?
25 gold pieces.
Well, I mean, like, I can't take it. I gotta pay for it. Yeah, I'll buy it.
Wonderful.
I'll buy 20.
Thank you. Oh, that is a rather extravagant necklace that you have.
Oh, this, yes, thank you.
Of course. That wouldn't perhaps be Jollylon, would it?
Correct, I am from Lalara.
Ah, you are. My ancestors come from Larala, although I've been raised in Maritos my entire life.
Really? Any particular family from Lalara?
Nobody of note. I'm the first of my name to make a name for myself. My father was something of a... what did he describe it as? A keeper? No.
I'm the keeper.
Retainer, perhaps. I don't quite remember.
A reclaimer.
Ah, yes, that's it.
Oh, I gotta go.
You didn't pay!
He was a reclaimer, although I don't remember what family it came from.
I shouldn't even be here.
Yeah. Is it, perhaps the Jolly Lauren family?
No, it wasn't the Jollylons. I only know of 3 royal families from, well, not royal, but higher nobility. The Decitros, but it wasn't them. The Jollylons, again, wasn't them. And then the Aureliuses, which, again, it wasn't them. I don't quite remember what it was. I believe it started with a K, but I'm not sure.
Anything come to mind with that?
Roll a history check.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
That's above a 20. It's, 22.
Hold on, I'm gonna just type it out for you. Ugh.
Thank you. Yeah, kind of looking towards Al.
The Coriolis.
The Coriolis, you said?
Coriolis, yeah.
Okay. Let me put that in my notes.
Yeah, Alaran does not have a great poker face. He looks like he just shit his robes. It's not.
Creeped my shorts.
I just browned my robes.
John browned my pants. That's how you pronounce it, by the way. Carhelis.
Coriolis. Okay. And Royals.
Yes, I believe it was them.
Is your father still a retainer there?
Oh no, my father since passed.
Oh, my condolences then.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, he was an old man, and it was the course of nature.
A very old man. That doesn't happen very often.
Well, he was well into his 800s.
What was his, I mean, I was born there. I don't know. I might have met him and not even known. Though I'm not privileged enough to have known any of the royal family. I'm curious in those little connections in life. You know? Something a bit magical about it.
Life does have that wonderful little way of bringing people together, doesn't it?
Just...
And now that I'm looking at your person, I do apologize, but that is a rather nice timepiece that you have there as well.
Oh, this, yes, there was a very kind watchsmith on the way to the Jade Coast here. He was very kind to us.
Do you pull it out?
Helped him. Yeah, I'll pull it out. Just.
I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Alright. Okay. That's just your base 9.
Unfortunately, that is not very good. As you look into the face of the watch stuck 3 hours behind, you are reminded of that day. You look into it and you kind of get lost in it. The ticking of the watch face is mesmerizing almost. And I will add that to your madness scale. But other than that, you suffer no ill effect.
Yeah, I'm just sort of staring at it kind of blankly for a sec. Like, I just kind of got lost, forgot the conversation.
Well, thank you very much for your patronage.
Yes, thank you very much, my friend.
Of course. Do come again. And please, don't try to steal anything next time.
I'm sorry about him. He doesn't do this often.
I would certainly hope not.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave. The second he says bye, I'm just gonna leave first without.
Yeah, I'm also like Scooby-Dooing out of there.
Alright.
I'm very eager to get out of this room.
What does the dragon breath potion do, by the way?
It's just basically the spell Dragon Breath, which I can send to you real quick.
I'll just look it up real quick. I got it.
Okay.
I'm assuming it's just first level.
It's second level.
At second level?
Yeah. It's not a very hard potion to make, which is why it's very cheap. Bless you.
Thank you.
Bless you.
Alright.
Alright. So, with that episode done, Galdric.
I'm gonna take my leave so I don't hate myself too much tomorrow.
Alright.
Bless you.
Good night,
See ya.
boys.
Peace.
On the bright side, after Friday, I do have 4 days off in a row, so if anybody wants to do anything...
That's very true.
I would love to do that one shot just so I can have Ass Phylacteries tokens, but other than that, you don't have to do that. I know you're going to be doing Sunday.
No, we can ask. We can ask.
We can Ass Phylactery.
Well, weren't we witch lighting this?
Yeah, that's what I was saying, like Sunday.
Monday or Tuesday, we can ask.
Probably Monday then.
Yeah, probably would have to be Monday.
Also, Tommy, we can hear your clackety.
I like the clackety.
Clack ASMR.
Good night, boys.
Night.
Good night, Evan.
Peace. Galdric, what have you dedicated your time to? Galdric is dead.
Yeah, he was just killed in the back alley of the town.
He was
I have
murdered.
been trying to talk and been making cracking jokes for the past 10 minutes.
Oh,
I thought you
no.
were all icing me.
Oh, give us the rundown. Give us the rundown.
They were like in the moment, like, haha, funny jokes. Not like,
We were just like, fuck you.
Funny.
Give us one at least. One we missed. Don't even tell us where it was meant to be.
Now that you put me on the spot, I can't even remember a single one. I was literally just saying one as you guys were making a joke about me being dead. I'm at the fucking library, I guess. Like,
I'm on the top of the wall. I'm about to jump off.
So, what are you doing at the library?
I was trying to look about my theory about the wind elementals.
Roll an investigation check, and I'll give you advantage, just because you are familiar.
I just tried to look for my dice. I'm really out of it today.
It's okay. Like, I don't like Roll20s like in system rolling. So if you wanted to roll in real life, I would not blame you. I'm completely fine because if you're cheating in D&D, there's like extra problems that you have that you need to sort out, and I can't help you with. So it's just an honor rule thing.
Like, no, I'm fine with. Well, I think I'm just out of it today.
It's okay.
But yeah, 17 is my investigation.
You did have advantage
Oh, sweet.
because you're familiar with the libraries. Yeah. Well.
17.
All right. You look around for anything relating to wind elementals, but you do find a elemental compendium, which might be of use.
No, crack that open.
All
I'm
right.
assuming there's a glossary about a wind elemental section.
Yep, there is a page in the book dedicated to wind elementals. It's kind of more of a small chapter. It's about 10 pages worth of information. All about sort of like habits, habitat, things of that nature, where it's most likely to originate from if it manages to get to this plane of existence, which, as you would expect, is within Maritos. But there's also another country listed called Keelan, which is...
Keelan. I don't see it on the map. Does that not exist anymore?
No, that is from a different continent.
Oh, okay. Alright, I'll keep that in the back pocket. Is there anything specific to Meritos in this book, or is it just more of a general elemental book?
It's just a general kind of elemental book. There's nothing that... It kind of dictates, like, oh, you know, because Meritos has a lot of wind-related things, there's a potential that they could pop up within... It's most likely that they'd be here, but other than that, it's just general sort of like, what's the anatomy of a wind elemental? How is it, like, able to be studied post-mortem, even though it kind of, like, evaporates? Kind of things like that.
Alright. That didn't really yield any results, then maybe... Is there any books about the ballads themselves? If it happens every 49 years, at some point someone's got to write about it.
Ballad? The specific for these ballads, as you search around, you kind of find a collective of ballads, but the collective does not contain madness. It contains joy and peace. There's one that is, let me, if I can pull up my notes again to make sure that I have it correctly. Correctly, yes, correct. So there's joy, there are, just physical, like, what is it? Like, the humors of the body kind of reduces those. There's one that just kind of leaves people dull, kind of emotionless for a little while. But most of them are just kind of neutral. Very few have negative effects. And madness just isn't in this. The ones that do have negative effects are kind of minor, like, oh, they're just gonna be, like, kind of out of it for a little while, or, oh, they just get sick for a couple of days. But that's about it.
So, the ballads in this country are just known to be, like, things that happen, just randomly?
Yeah.
No one really understands why?
Yeah, most people just kind of assume that it has something to do with that explosion, but they don't know. It's just kind of like, I mean, it's possible. Because they didn't show up immediately after the explosion. They kind of showed up about a couple of years later. It was about, I think it was 27 years later. 27 years later, they just kind of appeared. They relate it. It could be part of that issue, but nobody really knows. And they do know that they kind of come and go with winds. There's, like, not a way to, like, schedule them. But it's sort of like, oh yeah, every so often this one will come by. Every so often this one will come by. And because most of them are completely, like, they actually are beneficial, it's just, people just kind of ignore them. You know, it's just part of life.
It's like, yeah.
It's like a festival coming through almost, but just happens at random.
Interesting. Theories about the books of madness. There's the explosion, but I guess we're gonna check that out later. I guess I'm done here then for now.
All right.
It just seems odd because, like, I feel like, I guess I don't really know how magic works completely, but the idea of, like, it constantly being in the air just seems odd to me. It seems like it would have to come from somewhere.
Good to know.
Alright, yeah, I don't know.
No worries.
I'll go to the tavern we didn't decide on previously, but we know we're up to.
You kind of did decide on it.
Ah, okay.
And Colin, you're the last one. If you're here.
You
If
muted
your
up.
mic
He is muted.
Yeah, because I had them actual mic muted, and I forgot. I keep it in Discord.
Oh,
Yes. Yeah. I'm just like the path I would have taken is like down the middle and then all the way around. So like we'll just say like I just like keep looking around as I'm walking.
All right. You do pass a couple of like strange characters. They're just kind of chilling. But one does catch your eye as a little kind of boy creature. A little creature. A little boy just kind of runs up, bumps into you, and just keeps running and says, "Sorry, mister."
Oh, no problem. Wait a minute.
He kills him.
Just
I
run.
try to
running.
like catch up to him.
You're you are a blood hunter with +5 dexterity. You're catching up to this kid.
Right in front of him.
You.
He's like, where do you think you're going?
Oh, why are you in such a rush?
'Cause I have somewhere to be. What's it to you, mister?
I'm just bored.
Listen here, you little shit.
Did you steal anything?
What? That's accusatory.
You know it happens.
Whatever. And he just leaves.
I was about to say I fucking kick him. We're not gonna do that. I'm like, fuck a weirdo, and I start walking to the center.
Alright. With you saying, did you steal anything, you check for your coin purse. It's still there.
Cool.
He was just a kid that bumped into you.
Dies.
Busy streets, it happens. As you walk into the square, all different sort of salespeople in this area. Most of it's like fish, a couple of like glass arts, but it's kind of like fish and vegetables and all that kind of stuff. And most of it's imported, but the fish is probably locally caught, you imagine. At one point, you do see a familiar-looking man.
I'll walk over.
Hello there. Hi.
Okay.
It's been a while. I've got more jewelry if you would like to peruse.
There's him.
Sorry.
He's my cutter.
Like I knew who it was, and then it just like started coming back to me, and I just.
Remember what I said the last time.
Well, I figure because your companions decided to partake, perhaps you'd be a little more likely.
I'm not a fucking idiot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But what you got?
Well, even though you're not really interested, I do have a few more enchanted items this time.
Hmm?
Yes, this one here, it's a necklace of magic missile. You take one of the jewels off and throw it, and 3 beads will, well, you know, magic missile. And the good part is, it stays for a little while. It has a number of uses, but the charges return. The gem sort of reforms on it, but after a certain amount of uses, the gems just become non-magical.
Well, I might like this.
This one here, this is a ring of protection. It will sort of increase your ability to defend yourself should you find yourself in less than amicable circumstances.
Is that all?
Well, there's also this. It is a bracelet. It's a low-grade enchantment. I won't lie to you. It allows you to tell the time.
Interesting. How much for all 3?
By the way, the time one is specifically a keen mind. It basically gives you the effect of keen mind, but without the intelligence bonus.
Okay.
For all three, it would be, let me think, ring of protection. Roughly 1,200 gold pieces.
Now, how much for that necklace?
The necklace. This one particular is, what was it? 150 gold pieces.
How about we make it 100, and I recommend you to my friends.
Roll a persuasion check.
It should be good.
I'll give you advantage too, because you're both shady characters.
There you go.
You said charisma?
Yeah. Persuasion.
Persuasion, sorry. Where's persuasion? Oh, that's an 11.
Oh. Unfortunately, that is too much of a reduction. However, I could do 140.
How about 120?
135.
I listen, all I have is 120 gold. You're even lucky I'm talking to you right
strap
now.
number 1.
I'll tell you.
You're lucky I haven't ended you.
I'll do this. 120 gold. However, you must advertise me in the next tavern you go to. On top of recommending me to your friends.
Sure, whatever.
Deal.
Joke's on him. I had 121.
That one piece.
I need that one for my rent.
One gold.
He hands you over a rather nice looking necklace. It is gold plated. The sort of gems are what's like aquamarine, like it's a sort of like cyan. And you can tell that they can be easily removed. So you have 5 charges per day of magic missile. They return 1d4 plus 1 on a what is it? Long rest. Sorry.
1d4 plus 1.
Yep, on a long rest is recharged. And the total amount that you can do is 25.
That's the max damage you can do. Okay.
Not damage, but it's the max amount of times that you can cast magic missile through it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so the 1d4 plus 1 is how many charges return per day. You have a total of 5 that can be... So 5 tokens, basically. 1d4 plus 1 return every day. But you can use it only a total of 25 times.
Gotcha. So wait, they're like right here, right?
Galdric is right there, yeah.
Where's Lemon?
Lemon is down here.
Okay. Oh, I see him now.
Yeah.
We're gonna take a stroll down there. Because, like, I'm gonna go, like, here and go up. Do I see them?
Yeah, you see them. They're coming out of the shop.
Okay. Well, I say, don't talk to me. And, I leave. Swindled.
Swindled. Like, get fucked, idiot. Like...
Ooh. Hi, Lemon.
You pass Al, who's just going up to get a drink at this point.
Hi, Lemon.
Hello. Where were you?
Oh, I thought you know that freaking weird merchant guy?
Yeah, what about him?
He was here, and I bought something from him.
Oh, truly? What did you buy?
It's like magic missile, but like a necklace.
That doesn't seem particularly safe. I mean, I guess. We bought some. How many healing potions did he buy?
2.
We bought some healing potions, and I have a potion that will make you breathe dragons.
Nice. Well, I literally have no need for this necklace, so here you go.
No, I could. You bought it yourself. You should.
I already put it in your hand and started walking away.
I have a lot of necklaces now.
you do have 2 necklaces now.
No, I have 1 gold to spend at the bar.
Oh my God. Lamone.
Wait. Lamone is literally 2 Chains.
Sounds like you Flavo Flav. I got the like collect
The necklace is, like I said, gold. It has the aquamarine gems, and the gems are actually kind of shaped like a dart of magic missile. So it's kind of like a cone out, and then it kind of juts forward. I don't know how to describe it, but it's sort of like a.
What level does
like
it use it at? Or is it like a charge?
It's just first level.
Okay, how many charges does it have again?
It has 25 total. 5 can be used in a day, and it returns 1d4 plus 1 per long rest.
I can only use 5 a day.
Yeah, a max of 5 a day. It's just it's dependent on how many charges you have currently, but it can only be used a max of 25 times, if that makes sense.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. I read you. So I have 5 charges per day, and it can only be used 25 times.
Yeah,
So-
and the amount of charges that respawn per day per long rest are 1d4 plus 1.
All right. How many charge? It can hold a max of 5.
Yeah, it holds a max of 5, can be used up to 25 times before being destroyed.
Like as one does one. If I use like 5 at once, does that count as 1 go or like 5 goes?
It would count as 5 separate casts of one.
Okay, gotcha.
One magic missile.
Gotcha. Understood. Okay.
Level 1 magic missile spell.
All right.
What's up, fellas?
Hello. I was a bit sleepy. I think I'm going to just. Oh, I don't have any money. Al, you can buy a room for yourself. I spent my money on that theft.
You you see Melancholy in there, and he says, "Oh, don't worry about that. I paid for rooms."
Thank you. That was very kind of you.
I give him a nice stern pat on the back.
Thank you.
No, thank you. Is the mead paid for too?
Yes, drinks are.
1 mead, please.
Jesus.
Right on it. A halfling just kind of raises his hand. I'll be right there with you.
Thanks, big man.
Sir!
Is Galdric back yet?
That's up to Galdric.
Yeah, I'd probably be back at this point.
I didn't even.
Oh my god! Oops.
Oh! What did he find in that library? Boom, 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 boom. He's already pretty huge, though. It's like.
Yeah, he's like.
I'll say this when
I'm
Galdric's
only
back.
5'11". I'm not like that big.
Are you? I thought you were. Oh, I'm taller than you.
I'll say this when Galdric's back. But like.
Oh no, I'm not. No, I'm 5'7".
That weird merchant's in the center of town. If anybody wants to buy some stuff, looked pretty cool this time actually.
I thought you said he was a fiend.
Mm-hmm. That wasn't me.
Oh, my bad. I'm getting it mixed up. Was it you, Galdric? Did you call him a fiend?
I told the guy in the where we met up a fiend.
Yeah, it is that guy.
Wait, so it's the same guy? He's here?
Yeah.
But wait, how?
All of us.
Mm-hmm. All I know is he's got this nice thing you put on your wrist that like lets you know the time or something like that. And then
Do I know what a watch is?
Yes, you've seen Lemon carry around a pocket watch.
A watch?
Sure. Actually, I would know what a watch is too.
Yes, you would.
My intelligence is tied with my highest stat. So I'll be like, yeah, he's got like a watch, and then he's got like a
watch.
What was the other thing you said?
And the other thing that you didn't buy was a ring of protection.
Oh yeah, and then he had a ring of protection, but like it was a lot of money, so I didn't buy it.
Did you find anything on your end, Galdric or Jacob?
I'm still out.
Yeah, Jacob's still out.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. He died.
Jacob? Oh, I'm dead.
I'll be going back to you soon.
That's fine.
I found and nothing really important. I found a book on elementals, but it was too general, so nothing really came of it. And, I tried looking into the ballads, but I found another book with ballads in them about the ones in this country, but I don't know how to... The Song of Madness wasn't there.
That's a bit weird.
It is. I think it is a bit odd because like,
It's that much.
well,
of a
obviously
threat.
the whole thing is generally weird, but I would think the most important one, the one that's like actually negative to people, would be the most recorded.
You'd figure that there would be more resources in play to counteract it, right?
Yeah, but
Well,
we did.
It's been going on for a lot of
We
years.
did,
M-
we did
most
read about.
most people don't believe in negative ballads. They don't understand that the ballads could be anything less than minor inconveniences.
So it is a
And it does-
sacrilegious
yeah.
kinda.
Yeah, it also does
In a
cause
way.
memory loss, right?
Indeed.
Probably even the people that do survive it might not have full recollection of what happened.
I find it very hard to believe that the. I tend to find that the more pious people are not those of the upper class. I've been around a good couple of upperclassmen, and I feel as if they thought there was a perceived threat to their power, they would take steps to counteract it.
Perhaps they don't quite care. They don't
If it's-
see it as a threat, maybe.
A formless threat that can slip into their homes and ruin everything they've built. I feel like it's not very likely that they could just simply ignore it. I mean, I don't know how thick their walls are, but I can't imagine they're that thick.
Well, perhaps they already have a way to counteract.
Now, this is an interesting proposal, gentlemen. If perhaps the lord of the city has a way to counteract it, it would maybe do well to acquire or inquire about it before we head to this island that is apparent that may or may not be the source of it.
There might be one of the lords in the castle to the south.
Well, how do we? I can't imagine you can just go see the lord anytime you want. We need we need a reason or something.
I would doubt it, but perhaps you could contact the guard. They might be able to assist in some way.
Being around higher echelons of society, I've seen that it is usually a back scratcher. Scratch back. You know what I mean, right? If we deal with a problem for the city, maybe they'd be more willing to help us.
That's possible. I will be here. I will make sure I'll get to his room.
Thank you. What about you, gentlemen? Any ideas? Or do you think we should just head straight to the island?
If the ballads started there, I'm more of the opinion we should probably start with the island.
I just worry that... You saw them, Galdric. Cone, you were there. It's dangerous. Like, if we do not have a way to counteract it, what if all of us can't resist it this time?
It's a valid concern, but if it only comes around every 49 years, then at some point this thing is going to end. I don't think we should really be wasting time. I
Fair.
am nervous about us failing, of course, but if the people knew stuff about the ballads and they weren't telling people, I can't see a reason not to. I guess maybe to like protect interests, like money and stuff. People come
It
into this.
might not be an exactly easy thing to create and even if you did create it, you wouldn't want it to be released to the public. You'd want them to eventually come to you for it, and then you upcharge them, and they're desperate, so they pay it, you know?
Yeah, maybe, but if they know something about it, then they know something about how to cure the ballads, and that means they know about the ballads in general, and then it seems like we've had a lack of information. So
I don't believe it's that they don't know of the Madness ballad. I believe it is more that they don't want to believe it exists. It's more of a defensive mechanism to to sort of block it all out at this moment. Do you understand?
yeah, I can see where you're coming from.
What about Yukon? Any ideas?
might be a shot in the dark, but like, what if we offered like a reward for any information?
Oh, like put up a bounty for information.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how much gold do we have between us all?
Of one.
Alright, I have 0. Alright,
Wait, guys, what happened?
me and Al went potion shopping to before we went
picked
to
up
the island.
Potions?
I bought a cool
Yes.
necklace that I gave to Lemon.
We bought some minor healing potions, and I bought a potion that allows me to breathe dragons. Apparently,
I bought a necklace that lets I guess what's Lemon
I
use
have,
magic as well.
I like just naturally have dragon's breath, right?
it was a bit it was a mess in the shop.
One dragon's breath coming right up.
No.
No.
I cannot afford that.
Drinks are paid for.
Yeah, the drinks are paid for.
I don't think I can physically afford that. Also, it was Jacob. Was that you?
That was AJ DMing.
Okay, thank you, AJ. one of the outer gods.
I mean, I guess it doesn't have to be a lot of money, but information that we don't already know.
One piece of gold.
I mean, I'm sure there are plenty of people that would do a lot for one piece of gold. But we should probably find Jacob before we continue discussing.
It freaks me out for sure.
I
Talking
did
shit.
see Jacob heading towards the castle.
The cat? Really?
Yes.
What?
I don't know what business he might have, but he was going towards the south.
Should we go after him?
Yeah, I don't know why he would be going towards the castle.
So something doesn't
Hold the
seem.
mead for a bit.
Melancholy.
Sure thing.
Could you look after Al for me?
I can, yes.
Just if when he leaves his room, just tell him we went to the central castle.
Of course.
Running around at the speed of sound.
Yeah.
I hope it ends up where it's like I finish what I'm doing, I end up going, and they're like, "Have you seen this man?" Fucking out of the way.
So, Jacob,
Mhm.
you make your way to the castle grounds. It is just over here. And
It's on
as
the
you,
side,
yeah, it's
or-
just you like just outside.
Oh, just outside.
Yeah, just right here. You pass by a church as you do, and there's a couple of people that wave to you. As they kind of meet your gaze, they just realize, oh shit, wait, hold on, and then they just kind of recluse a little bit.
Yeah.
And as you approach the front gate, there's a guard standing outside with another one kind of on the inside of the gate. And the guard on the outside says,
What?
Motherfucker.
Can you,
He flips up his visor.
can you take that cock out of your mouth and just tell me what you want?
His mouth is shown shut.
Oh God, my bad.
Don't you feel
Snip
like
it
an
open.
asshole?
Snip it open.
I'm not gonna.
It
Are you asking who I am and what do I want? I'm gonna assume yes. I am Jacob, and I am here to meet the main guard to figure out about that blacksmith murder.
And he points behind him.
Head through that way. Okay. So the next time we talk, can you just do nods and no's? You know?
He nods.
Yeah. Good. Okay. Thank you.
He waves.
All right. There's another guard on the other side.
Yeah,
too,
he's
right?
on the inside.
Can you talk?
Yes.
I whisper. I'm like, what happened to him?
He's getting surgery done. Trying to get his lips, like, puffier, I guess. Some cosmetology thing.
Kendall.
What's his name?
Lippy.
Unfortunate. Well, so the
it is a really unfortunate name.
where would the main guard be?
He would be on the inside. He's gonna be in the. As soon as you enter the castle proper, you're gonna hang a right, and it's gonna be the barracks there. He's gonna be probably directing the new cadet.
New cadet. Okay. Well, what is your name?
My name?
Yeah.
Jack.
Jack. Oh, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And then I just start heading towards the barracks, and I'm whispering over my shoulder, like, "This is a fucking weird place, Xavier." So you said, what the fuck? He's like, I heard that. So I guess I'm inside.
Yeah. So you make your way in and head over to the barracks. As you enter into the wing, you begin to hear, "All right, you fucking slouch. I want 20 push-ups." Why are you talking to me like that? Because I'm the commanding officer. You're a cadet. And that's what you see, is you see like a man in full plate armor with his helmet at his side and his sword just kind of like on his hip and holstered, with this other guy who's holding a wooden sword and like his armor's like padded.
So the guy who has the padded stuff and the wooden sword is telling that dude to give orders? Oh yeah, I like give a little chuckle. I'm like, excuse me.
Hello, what can I do you for?
I was trying to inquire more information about the murder of the blacksmith.
Sure. Jesse, you wanna... Yeah, I can do that. Can you stop with that stupid voice? So how can I help you?
Oh no. Is it Larry D&D?
No, it's Nidal. it's
Nidal. It's even worse. That might be even worse. He's actually incompetent.
He made it into the guard. I don't know what you're talking about.
The hero.
Yeah, he's the potato guardsman.
Call me Spudley.
Spudley. What do y'all know about the murder?
Sir Spudley to you?
Okay, just tell me the information.
Well, okay. About a month ago, there was a scream that was heard. It was probably about 2 in the morning. And when the locals went out to investigate, well, our blacksmith died. Well, he was already dead by the time they looked at him, but, you know, he'd been stabbed in the back. We didn't find any footprints leaving or entering or anything of the sort. And, well, that's about it. We couldn't really find anyone because there was a lack of evidence.
Oh. So you don't have any leads or anything like that?
Not really, other than the people who discovered the body. There really wasn't anybody else that could have been there.
Is the scene still like the same, or has anything changed? Have y'all cleaned it up?
Well, we buried the body, but I don't know if it's cleaned. The new blacksmith must have cleaned it if they're still using the place, but I heard the apprentice got a shop of their own, so I don't really know.
I guess I'll question the apprentice then.
Well, all right.
Is there there's nothing y'all can give me to...
Well, if you wanted to question the the apprentice, they're gonna be over at Gray's Smithy, which is over here. This one on the map here,
God damn.
closer to the town square.
I see.
Okay. And the murder scene is this bigger one right next to it.
That's alright. Okay.
And then the locals you would be able to question are across the block here and behind the Smithy.
Oh wow, they're close. Everything's close.
Yeah, it is a city.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah, okay.
Also, for the both of you,
Yes?
do y'all know anything about the I guess maddening winds or ballards around these parts?
Well, we have heard of ballads. Kind of looks over to Spudley. Well, the ballads do come in every now and then. Most of the time, it's pretty good. We have a little festival to celebrate after it leaves. The one that usually hits this place is Joy. Occasionally, we do have the ballad of, well, not Joy.
Madness.
Not Madness. I've never heard of a Madness ballad before, but occasionally we do get some sadness rolling in. But that's about it. Leaves everyone kind of blue. And we held a festival once they leave too, and once we're all feeling better, sort of remind us that, hey, emotions exist.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, they do. So, only joy and sadness ballads come through here?
Yeah, that's about it. Although I have heard that other cities sometimes get other ones.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, well, one of them I remember was the ballad, what was it called again? Love? Yeah, that's the one. Makes people kind of giddy and excited for each other, and everyone gets touchy-feely.
Hit that town, goddamn.
Yeah, it just kind of makes everyone, I don't know, happy. And then, other than that, there is the Ballad of Groovin'.
Oh, I think I've heard enough about the ballads.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'll try to investigate it, and I'll give y'all an update of anything.
Please do. Hopefully something will come of it.
And then I'm like, you good luck with your knighting, Budley, and then I give him a tap on the chest.
Ow!
Can I roll?
Yeah, go ahead.
Just to see what I'm gonna die.
Roll to attack.
Okay, good. So it's just 5. I won't
Well,
kill
it's
this
rolled.
dragonfly.
It's rolled a hit, so you still have your dexterity and proficiency.
Okay, dexterity.
Yeah, it's
Plus 4.
it should say to hit.
Oh, to hit?
Yeah, it should be. If you're looking at your character sheet, let me pull open it. If you go to actions, attack, you can see unarmed strike, and it says hit/DC. It says +6. That's going to be what it is. So it's just +6.
Yeah, so it's like 11.
Yeah, so it's 11. As you kind of go in for a kind of tap on the chest, it hits his armor, but he doesn't seem like he's phased.
Okay, good. Oh, good luck.
Thank you! Anyway, drop and give me 20! And he just goes back to trying to boss his captain around.
Alright. So I guess I'm gonna head over there. Well, I'm gonna actually... Can I stop by the church real quick to see what they're doing?
Well, as you exit, everybody else shows up who is going over.
The boys. The boys
So, Bill.
are back in town. Oh, hi guys.
There you are. What happened to you?
Oh, well, I
You okay?
was. No, I'm fine. I was just meditating earlier, and then I just started talking to some of the locals, and it turns out there was a murder here not too
What?
long ago.
What? A murder? What?
Yeah.
Were you planning to investigate it?
Yeah, I was gonna investigate it for a bit. I was actually heading over to the scene right now, but I was also gonna check out this church because when I was walking in, they seemed to be kind of hesitant towards me.
I feel like that's usually a sign that you should probably not investigate it further.
I mean, I'm a monk, dude.
But,
kinda-
yes, but do you think perhaps they just gonna like sort of get in his ear, whisper, just like they know they can see something else about you, maybe?
Oh, you mean the thing?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm wearing goggles, so they wouldn't. I wouldn't think so.
But maybe it's like an order or something.
Oh, I don't care. I'm going in.
We're gonna back up our homie. We kill him, get beat up.
I like your spunk, kid.
I just start going towards the door to see if there's people. I'm like, hello, fellow monk. Fucking knocking on doors again.
Roll to hit.
Oh no!
Oh no!
It crits again.
No! No!
No, I'm kidding. I'm fucking with you this time.
17
No,
though.
no, he already rolled.
It's a meaty knock.
Okay.
Roll to knock. That's gonna be the new thing. Roll to knock.
Roll to knock. Everything for me, it's just my
You get a
ability.
crit, you absolutely shattered the door into pieces.
Yeah, there's gonna be like some thriving door salesman.
Wait,
in
would
this
that
world
would I add
now.
my dexterity to me too?
If you get a 1, you break your wrist.
It'd be like what? 17 plus 6.
It'd be 20.
Yeah, 23. Whatever it is.
Yeah,
21. I don't know. I think it's 23. It's like a meaty ass knock, and before you go in for another one, the door just kind of opens. It's a dwarf lady. Yes?
Oh, hello.
Hello.
I was just wondering if it's fine for me to come in.
But of course, everyone's welcome.
It seemed like y'all were kind of nervous about me when I was going to the garden.
Well, it's hard not to when you have a... Should I not mention that?
Not in public.
Of course. Well, the 4 of you are welcome in.
Mention what?
His goggles.
Huh? I mean, one of them knows. I mean, 2 of them know. This one's not here.
What's so
Yeah.
special about your goggles?
They are very fancy. I made them myself.
Oh, so you're nervous so you might get like mugged because they're expensive.
Yeah. They're very expensive. Like I took a lot of time.
Sentimental value.
Yeah, you know.
Well, come on in.
Priceless.
All right, thank you.
Did you say come?
Yes?
Cool.
Nice.
He walks in, his pants are wet.
Come.
Leaking with
You
pre-cum.
figured me out. I'm coming.
Here come.
The twist.
It's like I walk in and I kind of like stare at her. I'm like, but then I
One
just
sec. I'm gonna give you guys a map.
Ooh, church map.
I already have a church, so I might as well use it again.
Take me to church.
I'll worship the church.
That's
Churchity
like
church.
the free like
Take you to church.
church map that you get for D&D.
Take
like
me to.
It's like the church map.
This one, I made this church map. What are you talking
Did you
about?
make that one?
Yeah, I
I swear to
made this
God, I
one.
see that.
Yeah, it's so good. I saw it in a vision because that's how
Remember when we
good
went to high school?
Remember when we went to high school? What'd you just ask?
it is.
You know, when Jimbo was a teacher.
Jimbo.
Oh yeah, we had the D&D high school episode. I forgot
Oh,
about that.
God.
Yeah, Jim Reaper was a sex ed teacher.
Jim Reaper.
Mm.
Oh, the
Young
legend
one.
of Jim Reaper.
And then we tried to like mug some bullies in the bathroom, and I just got actually killed.
Pork died, bro. Pork died that day.
Pork got mugged in the bathroom by bullies.
Oh yeah. Oh no, I remember this church.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
I made this church.
Yeah, Van Cheeks.
Ignore the
And-
coffins.
Oh, I remember
They celebrate the people by leaving their
Baptized.
It's a different feeling, different sort of way that we go about it. If I can find a fucking female dwarf token,
That's a
I
Can
can't
you just
find
like
it.
search?
I could, I guess.
It's just, I
But
can't
it's-
find this damn female.
Wait, this damn female.
What happened to that? Was it a dwarf when we used
No tokens. Fantastic. Love it.
Juchenheim?
Uchenheim? No, he was a
Ready.
dwarf.
Nah,
He
he
just
was
a
not.
No,
dwarf.
not him, but like the lady that we were trying to help.
Just use
Was
Kuma's
she a
token.
dwarf?
No, she was an orc.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she was a orcish.
Well, half orc, but
She was half orcish.
Oh yeah, I was
fucking. All right, fuck it. I know what I can do.
McGilded.
That's fucked up. You're a beautiful
That's
dwarf.
what, that's what female dwarves
Yeah.
look like.
They all look
fucked up.
like McGilded.
Yes.
No one's, there's no, the population's gonna sink.
Weird thing.
Tis
I
a,
got
Oh,
it.
Al's not here. Goodbye.
tis a religious
died.
thing. Tis
There
a
you go.
holy thing.
Well, welcome in.
So what religion is this church a part of?
1 moment, please.
I gotta figure it out myself.
Line.
Line.
No, I'm just.
Tis a no.
I'm pulling up my pantheon just so I can like describe things if you need it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll Gucci.
Also, I was curious. I think we're actually. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Never mind.
Oh, what were you gonna say?
No, I thought you were. No, I'll wait. I thought you were still looking for it. I'll wait for later.
No, no worries.
It's unrelated.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, this particular shrine, church, is for Imi, the goddess of family, maternity.
I see. Do I know much about Amy?
You can roll a religion check to determine.
Good old religion. What about? Yeah, let's see. 16, and that is. Where's religion? 18.
18. You know a decent bit. Imi is a often depicted as a tall, sort of tan skin woman, often with grains in one hand, and in the other hand a sword. And she is known as goddess of family and maternity and sort of land fertility and all of that. But also, she is a lawful good goddess, and following her does not necessarily mean that you wish for family, but it's more of just a protection element, and that's what the sword is for.
So, how do you spell her name?
IMMI.
Fine. And then you said, basically, God for food and not just food, but what was it?
Family, maternity, and land fertility.
Actually, I'll wait outside. You just let me know when you guys are finished. Yeah.
Okay. I can't spell. That's fine. Just leave it like that. Do you know about the other gods? Or is it just...
This particular church is specifically towards Imi, but I can let you know about some of the other ones if that's what you're looking for.
Well, we've met a person earlier that was talking about. I just pull out my notes. I wrote it down. They talked about Ree and Reveld.
Ah, yes, the brother and sister.
Yeah.
Well, Rhea is the goddess of death, and Reveld is the god of the dead. One is the reaper, so to speak, and the other one is the one who shelters the passed on souls.
Mhm.
Uri is not a particularly kind goddess, and Ravel tends to be sort of neutral in his morality.
Yeah. Would there be any reason why?
Tis a holy thing.
Hmm?
Oh my
Tis
god.
a holy-
Oh, fuck off.
It's because that's what I said earlier.
Yeah, I know. That's I just fucking I got reminded of that because what Cece said. Still,
Tis
fuck.
a holy thing.
Tis a holy thing.
Would there be any reason why a person would mention those names for themselves? I'm trying to remember what the guy said.
I suppose it's always possible that they were worried about their own death or the death of a loved one.
Very true. They said, I'm trying. What was it? What you said in Slicer with that merchant that was like, if they don't, how would they not exist or something like that?
He was saying, if that was true, then how can the gods exist? How can they wield power?
Right. Well, he was. The man was proclaiming that if a certain thing existed, how would the gods have power? Is there any truth to that phrase?
Well, I don't think that would be a thing that would normally come up in conversation. I don't quite understand. Perhaps I had to have been there.
So we're on a quest to figure out about these maddening winds. Apparently, this town hasn't seen much of the maddening winds. They've seen joy and sadness of the ballads, but other places.
Oh, you're talking about the ballads. Okay. Well, I've never heard of a madness ballad. That doesn't seem like it would be a typical thing at all, even. But I have definitely partaken in the Festival of Joys and Sadnesses.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the two that we usually get, but there are others that come in every so often.
Right. I'm just because we have been to a location that there's quite many problems from a ballad that caused people to lose their minds a bit. So it's troubling to hear that y'all don't know what we're talking about.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to disappoint.
Are you the only follower of this church?
Oh
Is
no,
there
I'm
any-
just the one who's here at the current moment.
Hmm. All right. May I talk to you in private?
I suppose so.
All right. Where would I even go? I guess behind this pillar right here.
Sure. She follows.
I feel bad because I feel like I'm taking up the show. I'm like, guys, are you?
It's fine. They had a moment without you, so it's okay. And also, they can chime in at any moment. So.
Okay.
He's just waiting outside. He's
Lamont. I know. Yeah, Lamont's just like, fuck this.
I don't need to get in this business.
mainly just God of family. It's a touchy subject.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Shit. Sorry. I'm sorry.
I'll
Lamont.
comfort him in his time of need.
He just runs out the door. Shit.
Miyamoto.
Miyamoto. That means family.
Bitch.
What? Be a bitch?
You won't be fucking Jar Jar Binks.
You sup, bitch?
You sound bitch.
That's Southern Lalarian.
Get your fucking Gungan. Like, just actual
Yeah.
Gungans.
That fucking dude.
God damn it.
All
But
sea elves are Gungan.
I started whispering to the dwarf lady, like, so how did y'all notice the the thing.
Oh, well, I'm particularly trained in order to identify spirits and those who are haunted, as part of my creed that I've taken.
Okay.
I seek to identify those who have been haunted, those who have lost family, and seek to assist.
Yeah, you could say that.
So, if you would need, I can assist you.
I mean, the spirit with me, there's a spirit with me that is a good spirit. It's just I have a bad thing with me, so it's like, it keeps me in check. So nothing would happen, I would hope.
I see. Well,
So,
in that case, I might not be able to help, but I could easily get you in contact with somebody who might be able to know somebody else, but I don't know if that's what you desire.
I would like to have this, demon out of me, but I don't know how that would work.
Well, if you could make it to the capital, it's towards the east of this city.
Mhm.
If you make it to the capital, you might be able to find here. She's a goblin, which, has its own sort of connotations outside of civilized society. I don't know if you're from this continent or not, but if you're not from this continent, then goblins and other traditionally monstrous races, they're just as civilized as everyone else. So you need not worry. But seek her out. Her name is Selti.
Spell that.
Selte. Selti.
She is a
She gains her name from a local town, actually. Yes.
That is much appreciated.
Seltivera. And she might be able to help. And that's Vera. Vera.
VRA?
Vera.
Well, I very much appreciate it.
Of course. She's better at handling demons than I am. And I can't help but notice that you travel with a hunter of sorts. Have you
Yeah.
confided in him?
The hunter has his own burdens, and I wouldn't feel right burdening him more. He plus keeps to himself too, so I don't know.
He might be able to help you still. You might be able to find a way together. Even if it's just making your way to Selti. Well, Seltivera, I should specify, you might get confused.
You're right.
Seltivera, you might be able to have the two of you work together to drive them out with our help. But that is just an old woman's opinion.
Oh, I didn't know you were old. Excuse me.
Yeah, she's an older dwarf.
Oh, okay.
Graying hair.
Oh, okay. McGilded graying hair.
Yeah, that's why.
In their prime, they look hot as hell. Once they hit like their elders, McGilded.
Doesn't matter the gender. They're just instantly.
Yeah, they're just like, what? How old would it be for like a elder dwarf?
An older dwarf? Dwarves live about 250 years, so like 200 would be pretty up there.
Yeah, so it's like their 199th birthday. They're like, yeah, and then they hit 200. It's like they wake up in the morning. Like,
Tis a queer thing.
No!
They wake up in the morning on their 200th birthday. Tis a queer thing. You's a bimbo!
Use a bimbo.
I just noticed that. Fuck off. Use a bimbo.
That's a new Ace Attorney.
Use a novice bimbo.
Well, yes. Have you heard of? I don't like to speak his name, but have you ever heard of a demon named? What was the fucking name? I had it. No. Somewhere over
Welcome
here.
to my world.
Sephiroth.
There you go. Obsidian.
Obsidian?
Yeah.
I can't say I have, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Again, you might have better luck with Saltivera.
Okay. Again, thank you for letting me in and not judging me too much.
Of course. She holds her hand out for you. Not to shake, but she, like, clasps your hand.
Yeah, then, oh, thank you.
You're welcome anytime.
Alright.
Good luck on your journey.
Also, before I almost forgot. Do you know anything about the murder of the blacksmith?
Oh, the murder of the blacksmith. I heard of it. It was about a month ago. A couple of the people who had witnessed ran to get clerics, and I had been one of them. But he was gone before.
Did you see any suspicious characters or anything like that?
Suspicious characters? No, I mean, there is the jewelry salesman, but he's shady, not suspicious. Plus, I purchased a few things myself from him.
Yeah, he's a character, I would suppose.
Strangely reputable.
Yeah. So no anyone that had a vendetta against that blacksmith?
Oh no, he was a very kind man. His name was Tarvin.
Tarvin.
T-E-R-V-A-N. Tarvin.
The last time. I'm Swedish.
Hi.
Tarvin.
He was a very kind man. A Goliath, even. Large fella.
Not terrible.
And I can't imagine anyone having a grudge against him.
Well, thank you for the information, at least.
Of course.
How's his apprentice doing? I know I talked with the guard about the just any characters.
She was torn up for a bit, but she's doing much better now.
Would you mind giving me her name as well?
Eleanor Grey. Grey.
And she was she's the is she the new blacksmith now?
Indeed she is, yes.
Motives.
Come on, there's the
Same person.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Of course. Anytime.
And, may Emmy bless you. Emmy.
It's okay.
Emmy.
Good luck on your journey.
Thank you. Then I head out towards the group and say, okay, we're good.
Let's ride.
Then I try to check on Lamona. Like, Lamona, you good, man?
Yes, I was just waiting for you out here. I much prefer the open air.
Okay, that's good. I'm sorry if that made you uncomfortable, if anything.
No. It is fine. I like I said, it's just I don't want to be cramped up in a building. I much prefer to be around nature and whatnot.
Very true. Very true. Well, I did get some information.
What is that?
The blacksmith's name was Tarvin, and his apprentice is now the only blacksmith now, and her name is Eleanor Grey. and I so happen to know where she stays and where the scene happened.
Do you believe this will help us with the winds at all?
I'm not sure, but as long as we're staying here, I feel like we should help a little bit. Get some good graces with the.
Fair enough. I guess it's good. I mean, the incident was pretty close to here. And if it is a unnatural murder and we have an unnatural occurrence, it might be connected.
Yeah, because it seems like this whole town doesn't experience the madness valor. They only seem to have joy and sadness, and on the occasions other ballads, but not the madness one.
Galdric, Colin, what about you two? Do you think we should look into the blacksmith?
In a vacuum, yeah, I think it'd be a good idea. It seems to be a murder case, so yeah. But I don't know if it has something directly related to what the ballad.
Time is it right now?
Yeah, I was about to ask what time.
We're going to be ending soon. I was just going to let you know, but...
Okay.
I meant like in game.
Yeah, in game.
Oh, in game, it's getting late. It's about 7:30.
Well, I guess
we should sleep on it.
Yeah, sleep on it. Gather up in the morning.
Yeah.
Probably go check up on Melancholy anyway.
Yeah.
And,
see how he's doing.
Yeah, Al was left there as well. I'd prefer to see him as well before we head out. Before settling on stuff, I'm sure he'll be annoyed if we just do stuff on our own.
That is true. Well, let's go
Good
back
bet.
to the tavern.
All right.
Time for sleep.
Boom.
I just like every time. It's gonna be every time Evan leaves. He's like, "Hey, we got something to do."
All right, and you make your way into the tavern.
Holy shit! Look at
Jakob and
that.
Galdric should probably share a room.
They make their way to the rooms. I make my way to the bar.
I was about to say I'm about to hit the bar too. Just share a room with me.
I think straight to bed for me. Good night, gentlemen, and I will see you in the morning.
Good
All
night,
right,
Melvin.
see you in the morning. I'm going to the
And
morning.
that is where we will end the session.
Cool.
Nice.
Getting closer to
Augers.
the truth.
Yeah. Or
Piece by
farther.
piece.
Our truth?
And this is the map for chat.
Nice.
There you go. I made this one myself as well.
Purdy.
Look at you.
We tiny.
We tiny.
It's a big place.
Nice place.
I mean, I
It's
fucking love
run by an elf.
Mm.
He
Yeah,
It's a Spanish
almost a
restaurant.
DC or
No.
I was gonna make the joke where it's just like when she was talking about Amy. I was just like, oh, Olivia al dente. Oh, look at the fucking.
Okay, we have the picture. We have the picture.
Oh, there we go. Hold on. Let me see.
What is that?
Wait, Melancholy, if you're alive, then surely the mayor.
And then next is just like, oh man.
What's the Doppio one?
Oh, that's what I think of when he's talking to his like demon.
Oh, okay.
The spirit.
Is that the clap of my ass cheeks?
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't go to Potion Cellar. Like the
Potion setup.
Snow Mice are making a deal with Satan. Wait, Melancholy, if you're still alive, then surely the mayor. Surely went low.
I was actually trying to get the screen grab of that scene, but it doesn't really work well with converting it to a lemon.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh my.
That's funny.
That's a good one. That's a good one. This one was definitely more of a talk episode, so we didn't get a whole lot of.
Yeah.
I was gonna have combat occur, but then as it kind of got later, I was realizing, oh, you guys split up, and I can't do it this session, so I'm just gonna let you guys do your thing this session, and it's okay because again, I have allowed for like 10 whole sessions, like 10 weeks of this campaign. So if you guys just want to do dumb shit for like 3 more sessions, we're still gonna get done with like 4 more to spare. So
I understand.
Yeah, he crunched the numbers on it. We have like a 0.5.
Yeah, 17.8% of you will retain, will be my friends after this game.
I know he pulled up last session. But with the amount of talking we did today.
Yeah.
But no, I've most definitely, I know for a fact that I've got like 10 weeks where I don't have anything going on Tuesday nights, so I am way good.
Epic.
So
yeah, I like this part. I love the combat. It's amazing. I also like the role play of it too.
Yeah, I think we're all sort of getting into our character skins a lot easier now.
Yeah.
I think one day I'll decide on Lamone's voice. Shit.
I just love the idea.
Oh, well, he's descending into madness, correct? So.
Well, yeah, but you know, like, we're not there yet.
I was.
I mean, like, crazy Lamone's voice is like, the Lemonians, they are out there, and I believe in them. Because Lamone was a joke character I made for the first D&D game Slicer ever played.
yeah, that was like session 3.
Like
Well,
they needed to talk to a wizard.
but...
They needed to talk to a wizard in a guild. I didn't have anyone made, so I just made up a guy that is obsessed with lemons.
Now this is
this is the well, I guess the official origin story of finally like how
Wait,
did
does
he
that
get
mean
there?
does that mean your campaign is now connected to mine? Does that mean Bliss is running around out there somewhere? Oh god.
I always assumed Bliss was out. I just assumed Bliss was in the world regardless. But
That's true. He's my cryptid. He's just always lurking somewhere.
I got sent to Bliss is the dealer. He's the fiend. I just imagine Lamone just got sent to some random world. You know, just that's a different Lamone. That's just how he ends up, and he just ended up there. But this is like
a new
this world Lamone.
Yeah, I kind of had to like make a shift in personality because I was kind of playing a little dumb, and I was like, "What the fuck am I doing?" I'm like, "I'm intelligent as shit. What am I doing?" And I was like, "Oh."
Playing dumb to fool the enemy.
Yeah,
fool us.
And I was like, "Wait, this isn't right."
I did notice
the blood.
Because when I was going to go ban CC for being very hateful in the chat, I realized like I can check chat log history. So I was like curious. I'm like, hey, let me see I'm curious to see the message AJ sent that like got him to do the Ace Attorney stuff. And I realized we were actually off about our anniversary. We did not start in November. We started the first Ace Attorney stream was October 4th.
Oh, wow.
October 4th. Wow. Okay,
wow.
let me edit that for my calendar then.
That was actually October 3rd. We went into the 4th because
Yeah. I'm gonna change that for my calendar then. That's wow. Okay.
And interesting, I think Peachy specifically made her account for the Ace Attorney streams because I think that was her the first time. If you click on it, it says her account was made on October 3rd, or at least maybe that means like when they follow, maybe.
No, it's
account created
and
Peachy loved the streams that much. She made the account just for the Ace Attorney streams.
That's amazing.
October 3rd. Let me.
What a loser! What a fucking fool!
I just love the idea that like the next session I'm gonna have to try to tell Cone and probably Galdric because like I have a demon in me. Xavier is the spirit that helps me, but I'm gonna need your help, Cone. You're gonna be like, what? We have to go see a goblin.
Do you think we're gonna do like a D&D session next charity for the St. Galdric Foundation?
Galdric?
you have to defeat St. Galdric.
He's gonna be the host.
I'll just be the villain. I'm like level 20, and you have to defeat me.
Yeah, level 20 paladin sounds scary as fuck.
I probably just like touch you at like a level like 7 and you die, right?
Coming at me down an alley, I might just freaking off myself.
If what happens?
I said if I had to see Galdric in an alley, I might have to off myself.
Just like looking at him like that, he doesn't change. He just the eyebrow just goes down a little bit.
I was really scared that potion seller conversation was creeping into him, just fully saying, "I know who you are, Decitra. Get out of my store." I was really like, "Oh my god."
Oh no,
scary.
Not yet.
Not yet. Not there. I really hope he's the murderer. I really hope that we just called that out as a joke. He just is the murderer.
And I was expecting you guys to go, okay, that second guard at the door is the murderer. the
No, it's too
doorman
easy.
thing.
The door holder was the door holder doesn't mean that we suspect every door holder. It just means that whenever we randomly guess someone's the villain, it's usually them, and that's what we live by.
Well, I will not
That's the best thing
reveal.
that's
I will not reveal who the murderer is.
You laughed a little too much when I said it was him.
I was like, whoa, no.
You see turtle footprints at the scene.
I don't even remember the
Oh,
fucking
no.
potion seller's name. I don't even think I gave him a name. I think he's just potion seller.
Potions have it.
Fucking Donnie today.
Our potion seller was Mickey Mouse.
Oh no.
Well, that was in his base. That was in his base form.
That was in his base form.
He was also.
Well, he was still Mickey Mouse even in his Super Saiyan
But
form.
like, you want to
Yeah.
know what's crazy? He wouldn't be Donnie, so.
He didn't beat Donnie. In fact, he was defeated by Donnie. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he got beat up by Donnie.
I don't want to make bold
I think
assumptions
we all
here,
beat him up. I
But-
mugged him that one time as well.
but
Out of
But
all
I
like the twists that happened in the commission campaign, I think you realizing that guy was the husband to the captain of the guard was the biggest like no
Yeah.
like moment you guys have,
Wow.
like how why
guys, I think Donnie could be Goku.
I believe it.
Which Goku?
All of them at once.
Even the doof Goku?
Because you know what's crazy? Donnie can't die.
Well, he can die.
Yeah, but like he'll be blind for a while.
All right.
Don't.
Well, thank you guys for
Yeah.
coming out. I appreciate it very much.
Appreciate
It is getting late, and I know some people have work tomorrow. So let's not hold you for so long. But this is, I think, the first time that we've had all 4 of you guys still here at the time that we end, because usually at least one person leaves just a little bit early. So you guys all get to say arrivederci.
Yay! Say it. Say it now.
Say it.
Say it.
Wait, are we all in sync, or are we like?
No,
No,
just
no,
say
no,
it.
That's separate.
I
separate.
said, come.
Come.
Arrivederci.
Arrivederci.
Yeah, I'm going. I got a flight tomorrow.
Goodbye.
Jesus.
Okay, that's right. You're getting on a plane.
Oh.
You can
Arrivederci.
sleep on the plane.
Arrivederci.
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 We'll be back
Arrivederci.
probably Friday for
Probably Friday, yeah.
Leighton versus Right,
Mhm.
depending on how everyone else is feeling. But
For the conclusion.
Mhm.
conclusion.
No, I'm fine with it. For the next
Naughty?
one. For the final episode. No, no worry.
Come again?
Unless we like it.
For the first of 8 final episodes. The final episode broken into 8 parts, all 7 hours
Harry
long.
Potter?
Yes.
All right, bye.
See ya.
See you, Tommy.
And we're ending stream, so goodbye, and see you definitely on Saturday, but maybe Friday as well. But until then, bye-bye.